moment of creation is a form of magic, where an off becomes an on, a zero becomes a one, then another, and another, until, deep in the complexity, you discover order, speed, reliability, power. Experience the WD Black NVMe SSD. Fueled by darkness. Level up to NVMe SSD performance.
Numerous forces aimed at the Earth. Let the glorious battle begin. Geared up for victory. LG Ultra Gear Gaming Monitor.
The moment of creation is a form of magic, where an off becomes an on, a zero becomes a one, then another, and another, until, deep in the complexity, you discover order, speed, reliability, power. Experience the WD Black NVMe SSD. Fueled by darkness. Level up to NVMe SSD performance.
Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the WD Black Esports Club League for Rainbow Six Siege, powered by LG Ultra Gear in association with the City of Heaven and Zota Gaming and Games The Shop. Season 4 is here, and we are in week 2 already, ladies and gentlemen. This has been a very, very exciting first week and a beginning to Season 4 as we are pretty much midway through. But of course, we've got some exciting games coming up for you today, tomorrow, and for the rest of the week. And once again, we've had a little bit of a scheduling change. Right now, we're having Division 1 on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And today, we've got 3 games for all of our viewers at home. Esamurai Esports versus Deimos Force first. Virtual 5 Esports versus... Virtual 5 Esports versus Reckoning Esports. I have that written down wrong in my copy. I'll have to change that later. And then Vector Sports versus Reckoning Esports. Reckoning takes 2 games today online. And unfortunately, we did have one other game, the Union Gaming game, that I had to go offline earlier in the day. Of course, I'm your host, Blackjack. Joining me is my co-host, Sam and Foxy. And Foxy, how do you do on this fine evening?
I feel amazing, Blackjack. In fact, we'll be seeing ESM play against Deimos Force, and right now the way the points go around the table, I actually not have myself look at it. I'll be taking a quick look at that now. Just give me just a second here. So I want to give you guys a whole overview the way week 1 has gone down. The starting of week 2 is definitely going to be all the way more exciting. It's going to bring down so much more spice to the way things go down as well. We'll be seeing Reckoning Esports play tonight against Virtual 5 as well. So it's going to be very interesting in how things turn out. But right now, the match in hand is going to be Esamurai Esports facing off Deimos Force. Deimos Force has exactly had a great run in week 1, and they've been amazing. They've been good with what they're doing. As we'll be going into this match, it'll be all right. Actually, I just got the information, and from the side of Deimos Force, and yes, that is exactly what we are waiting for. Let's not waste any more time and get right into this match. Deimos Force facing off Esamurai Esports on the map of Clubhouse. That is, people. Blackjack, the mic is all yours.
Thank you very much for that, Foxy. And yes, indeed, ladies and gents, it is the match between Esamurai Esports and Deimos Force right now on your screens. The map, of course, is Clubhouse, as is to be expected. Thanks to the auto map ban system, the Clubhouse was one of the maps that was remaining unplayed. And today, it is going to be in play from both of these teams. Deimos Force are going to be the first ones to ban an operator, and they're going to ban the Thatcher. Once again, Clubhouse or not, Thatcher is going to be taken off the board very nice and quickly from the defending team. You know, not surprising. Not surprising in the slightest. Thatcher, very good, very useful operator, as the other ban is going to be the Capital. All right, this one is... it's slightly less common when it comes to when it comes to Clubhouse, primarily because you normally see a Maverick ban accompanying the Thatcher ban. But Esamurai Esports, they want to play that operator, so they will instead be getting rid of Capital and the Kaid on the side of defense. Again, no surprises right there. Down to the fact that Kaid, especially with the Thatcher ban in play, is a fairly annoying operator to go up against. Even if you have a Maverick on board, getting those hatch breaches in with the Mav is it takes up a bit of damage, and you don't want to do that. You want to make sure your health pool remains intact as much as you can. Although, you know, being a careful Maverick pays off as well. Regardless of that, Mira will be the last ban on board, and that is the ban phase over and done with. 4 very standard bans from the side of both these teams. Playing it safe with the bans, really not going for any particular target bans and whatnot. They just want to play it safe and have everything in play for themselves as they move into round 1. The first side of choice from the side of Deimos Force is going to be the side of Church and Arsenal. And speaking of Deimos Force, let's have a quick look at both of the rosters in play today. From the side of Deimos Force, we've got Angels, Kishima, Goat, Levy, Snow, and Farthinjaz. And from the side of ESM, we've got Killen, Lockdown, Paktoon. Oh, he used to go by Paktoon Kid, but now he's just Paktoon.esm, Fankel, and rhymes with Buck, or as you may know him, as we all know him as, Buckers. Lockdown is going to be going out of the IQ into the Sledge, and that is, of course, the 6th pick, bringing in a little bit of soft breach for those verticality plays that we see so often when it comes to Basement Church. In the side of Clubhouse, looks like Fankel's having a bit of a loading time problem. Well, of course, he wouldn't be having that if he was in possession of a WB Black SSD. But then again, I digress. You know, things happen over time, and Rainbow Six Siege is a game that can be very confusing, regardless of when you're playing it, where you're playing it, and what network you're playing it with. uh, standard rotations being made from the side of Deimos first here on the first round that they have for themselves. As pretty much when it comes to Clubhouse, I think everybody in chat, all of our viewers, and of course both of us, know just how this map is about to be played. There's going to be a few rotations here and there, lines aside, and is what's going to be important from the side of Deimos Force is to get their rounds on board, because they're starting off on defense on a defender side of map like Clubhouse, so that when they go into the attack, they have the advantage on hand. ESM, in the meanwhile, of course, they'll be looking to, at the very least, equalize with the side of Deimos Force in terms of the round count. 3-3 would be a good base point when they go for their defensive plays. But will they be able to do that is the question here. Impact trick being set up by the smoke right there, and Kishima Go, the man of the alibi, excuse me, is here and ready and waiting. As there is no Hibana, so no upside down play will be coming in on towards the side of kitchen window. The Maverick will be in play to probably open up the hatches, while I believe Platoon has already gone for the main breach on towards the side of construction dirt tunnel. Some shots being fired back towards Killen while he was trying to play vertical right here from inside of the cold room of kitchen entrance. No bodies, no health being traded for out of the team. Only thing that's going and flying back are bullets. As I'm gonna say it a bit just yet. Ooh, he almost sees the foot there. I think that's the alibi. Kishima Goat playing a little dangerously, mind you, but he's still alive. That's what really matters. The Wamai charge is catching off those flashbangs, and unfortunately, Paktoon seems to have blinded himself, and the canisters come out from Snow, the smoke. In the meanwhile, the Sledge is here to make those vertical lines aside as Snow sitting behind the shield. Will his head be spotted? He will be taken off. Yes, he will. Rhymes with Buck. That is Buckers. Is going to get that first kill. Snow is off the board. That's a pretty big kill because only one smoke canister was used. Smoke wasn't able to use all of his utility either before he was taken off. 4 versus 5 right now for the side. Make that a 3 versus 5. The Legion goes down instead. Lockdown with a beautiful kill onto Angel. Puts the side of Deimos Force in a bit of a disadvantage right now. There's a hard breach going off by the Thermite. I think that's the church wall as well, which is probably very useful for the side of the attackers, as Maverick will be caught out. There we go. Levi gets taken out. Gets the kill onto Buckers. And as the Maverick was cooking a grenade, unfortunately was caught doing exactly that. Well, Paktoon is going to find another one. That's Kishima Go, the Senpai himself off the board, down to Levi and Fardinjaz in a 4 versus 2 for the side of their team. The Wamai holding down to his dirt. He's going to be found by the main stairs. It's all down to the last defender. Fardin's found one. He's the Jaeger in a 1v3, but no, ESM with the flank, and that is Paktoon coming in from the side of Modo. He's going to find a beautiful kill on to the final defender. The Jaeger goes down instead of blue. And that is ESM with a good, brilliant attacking take on towards round 1. That's their first round on board.
Mind you, that was a triple kill for Paktoon Kid. In fact, Paktoon, all right, a change in the name. See, no more a kid apparently. But Paktoon, he had amazing triple kill for himself. The Fragmite coming alive once again. It looks like that has been the thing for Division 1 nowadays. You saw Nostalgia come up with such plays, and now today's Paktoon. Anyways, with that being said, we'll be heading into round 2. First round perfectly well done for the side of ESM. A good advantage that they happen to make against the side of Deimos Force. And mind you, in fact, ESM, they also have the top MVP from week 1. That is Rhymes with Buck, or you might know him as Buckers. So, man has got some amazing, he's done some amazing work for his team, and that is what puts him in the MVP leaderboard. He's playing the Maverick right now, Rhymes with Buck. But let's see how things turn out eventually as we go ahead into this matchup. But the Alibi once again, the side of Deimos Force, they love on the Alibi and sometimes even the Maestro. Apologies, I did not quite catch the ban phase because I was a little busy fixing something with the stream. What were the bans, Blackjack, by any chance? If you could
the bans today, Foxy, were Thatcher, Capital, Kaid, and Mira.
All right, so that leaves Maestro on board, and that is something I've seen personally. Deimos Force apply quite a bit. They love to run the Maestro and the Alibi when it comes to the side of Church and Arsenal, because they love to impact trick that exact space that Alibi is looking at right now. And Maestro also offers this utility in terms of the cameras and the Evil Eyes, obviously. But it'll be Age who will be doing the work of the impact tricking this time around. We're seeing him do that. Now, the kind of push that we got to see from ESM, employing the Nomad in the last round, they won't bring in the Nomad this time around as well. And I can only understand why they wanted to bring out the Nomad, because Deimos Force, you know how aggressive they are. You know why they love to take gunfights and bring out an operator that can shut them down at least in the tracks while they try to gain aggression. So it's a good take, in fact, and a very weird breach, in fact, from the side of Paktoon Kid. Usually we see the Maverick holes being done there, so nobody's allowed to push up. And the breach happens with the Maverick on the side, so that you can have maximum economy on your exothermic charges, your protots. But that's the case for them because they already have 3 hard breaches. Speaking of which, we'll be seeing Lockdown pick up a frag on the Angel. That's your Legion who went for the impact trick. Oh, the Flash is actually going to find. Oh, look at that Fankel barely walking away from that smoke canister deployed by Snow. Snow one-man army right here inside the tunnel. He's going to find 3 attackers who are converging on him slowly and steadily. The stuns come out first because that's exactly the cue for the nades to come out later. The ADS is still alive. One of them, I can still see it. Still see the light on it shining. That means they're still going to catch some of the nades and still going to make sure that they catch it out. No, there you go. One nade is going to get wasted, but there's still the lifelines in play from the Zofia. But there's another nade. Still going to get carried out, and that's enough. That's all the ADS is burned out. Snow in a really bad spot, and he'll get taken out from the Maverick. A really good take from the side of ESM once again. Good emphasis of their utility, making sure that the entirety of the team is working on one specific goal and achieving it in good cohesion. In fact, wait, somebody's pushed up on the side already. Tsukishima is going to take the fall, and that is logged. Who's picking up a fight with Levi as we speak. But there'll be Killen who's pushed up awfully close, and he's going to be more than glad to pick up that frag. Farthin Jazz, he'll get caught out. Yes, he will, from the Hibano's watching that, and a flawless front for Esamurai Esports. This team is looking so strong on attack on a map like Clubhouse. Boy, oh boy. It's 2 amazing rounds for them. And more than that, that was so methodical, so well thought, very well done. In fact, taking every calculated step from ESM is what paid them off, and that is the second round on board for them. We're going to round 3. That is definitely it's a little bit of a wake-up call for the side of Deimos Force. So change the side, and they'll be going to CCTV and Cash Room.
CCTV and Cash Room is going to be in play from the side of both of these teams. And oh boy, what have ESM had for breakfast today? Because they are absolutely killing it right now, pun intended. But with that being said, we're going to see the 6 pick from the Bandit, into the Bandit, that is, from Tsukishima Goat out of the Mozzie. And the Doc from Snow, we've seen this before from him. Of course, he likes to play the Doc inside of Catwalk and holds it down with, of course, the help of some Omai Magnets and some ADSs. Standard stuff when it comes to CCTV. No surprises here. Illusion in play as well, along with the Jaeger and the Omai, the Double Denial brothers, along with, of course, those invisible and pesky goo mines. It's actually pretty interesting, the goo mines as a gadget to me, seeing as how they go invisible after their lid is popped open post deployment, right? It's recently, I believe, I've seen some parts of the community talking about how that shouldn't be a thing, albeit, mind you, an IQ in play changes things up quite a bit for defender utility, although, ESM, they don't like to bring in the IQ, at least not in this round. They're not going to be doing that. They have the Sledge on hand for plenty of soft breach, and the Zofia, of course, for even more soft breach. It's fairly standard how these things go. But, I'm pretty sure Ubisoft, I did read somewhere that Ubisoft had their eyes on Legion, at least a few patches ago. So it's going to be interesting to see what sort of changes they bring out next time. Even though the 2.2 patch that they released the patch notes for, it's not going to have any balancing changes. So nobody needs to worry about that. If you're seeing a video from Koros today, no changes there, as unfortunately Levy is going to have a bit of a change of net connections, I believe, as he's left the game. That's a big loss, for the side of Deimos Force. And that was the Womai very early in the round. So at best, I think he got 2, maybe 3 magnets off. And that is not a great thing for the side of the defenders. That's a lot of utility denial that they just got robbed of. But Ferdinand is going to find one. That's killing off the board. And that's a pretty big one as well. That's your Zofia down. So that is some soft breach, especially the vertical soft breach, that they have just been denied. Angel's holding down at the bottom of garage as well, with Snow at the top holding down the garage door with him. But the push from the side of the attackers is actually towards the side of construction and bedroom, with the hold towards, flank watch coming out from maybe Fankel at this point. I'm not really sure. He has all of his Nomad charges deployed, of course. However, one of them is on this cash door. Back to watching for any sort of any troubles coming up from the side of the defense, but nothing is, as the soft wall has been made, and now all they need is just that little bit of soft breach to get the wall open. The grenade is going to be caught out by the ADS inside of sight, and Locked is going to find Snow in the meanwhile. That's your Dock on the board on the catwalk. Not really sure how that happened, but Angel's going to refrag onto Lockdown instantly. 3 versus 3 in play from the side of both of these teams, as Angel's going to be rotating back towards catwalk for the time being. The Nitro from Tsushima, unfortunately, was caught out, as hard breach is going to happen from the Thermite towards that wall. Fardeen, he saw the Thermite right there trying to rotate towards the logistics wall, but wasn't able to get any shots off, of course. Still a 3 versus 3. Less than 45 seconds remain for the side of the attackers. ESM in a bit of a spot right now, mind you, as the kind of defenders alive are built for this sort of a situation. But Tsushima takes a little bit of damage from Buckers. Buckers is taking a damage in return as well, but he's got a prone peek, and there's the Thermite to support. That table's not wide enough, unfortunately. The Bandit's going to go down. The Eagles is spotted on red. He goes down as well. Paktoon with a double, and it's all down to the Legion. The last man standing, Angel. He knows there's somebody on the main breach, and he knows that there's somebody inside the side as well, but he doesn't have much of a choice. Pushes in, gets taken out, and Fankel is going to be the one to get that kill. Angel goes down, and that is Esamurai Esports taking round 3 once again, as Deimos Force are calling for a Rios. Of course, Levy was the man who had that disconnect earlier in the round, and we will in fact be going into a Rios, ladies and gentlemen, right here, right now. We'll be back on the other side with this match. 3-0 is the scoreline. Stay tuned. Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the game between Deimos Force and Esamurai Esports right here on the map of Clubhouse. 3-0 is the score line in favor of ESM. We are back from the Rios, of course, after the last round that was on second floor CCTV went in the favor of, well, the attacking team, ESM. And what a beginning it has been from this attacking team, man. Like, everything has gone in their favor. Even when they lost a couple of bodies, it was still, the round still went in their favor, and you have to give them credit where credit is due. They've done fantastic methodical work right there, as you know how it goes when it comes to Clubhouse. We always say it's a defender-centered map, and then the attackers start winning. So let's see if Deimos Force, when they go on the flip side, that is round 7 roll swap, whether or not they'll be able to win their attacking rounds. Right now, they need to win 3 defender rounds, of course, to equalize with Esamurai and give themselves a better chance of coming back from this little bit of a bind they found themselves in. Meanwhile, Foxy, seeing the situation that we have on hand right now, what do you have to say about the way ESM has played so far?
I'm gonna have to give them that, dude. They're being very methodical. They're being very thorough with everything that they're doing. This is perfect textbook attack. What will happen to make out of on a map like Clubhouse? But sooner or later, I think Deimos Force will catch on to, and the sooner might come in this round. What I'm trying to get to is the fact that getting a tactical rehost and off sorts for Deimos Force as well. The disconnection acted for them because they haven't closed on defense is not a great thing. They might as well had some discussion of strategies, and wait a minute, was that wall unreinforced? That is what it looks like. The Zofia went for a beat straight up.
Oh no.
Without even having to employ the Maverick. That's a huge misplay. That's a huge misplay. So the way it looks like at this point, Deimos Force just wants to, they just want to frag out right now. We'll see them do that. I don't doubt that, but definitely what I was trying to get to is some props to them, dude. Getting 3 rounds on board and with a very good attack. It's not the fact that they made it to those 3 rounds. They made sure that they get those 3 rounds. That was very well done from them. And definitely they deserve the credit for that. But will they be able to keep that up? And oh boy, really well played by them. And look at that teamwork from the side of ESM. Really well done. Franklin's going to take that Angel. That's your dog off the board. Now that Snow is the only roper left, and oh, he's being watched. The moment he comes up onto oil pitch, he's going to get taken out. But he's the one to win that fight. Look at the play from Snow. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Anticipating plays like this is what puts him on the edge. But now, he's still trying to find a few more kills though. There's right with Buck. He's on his drone. He might as well move up. But here you go, taking the fight face first. And that is going to be Farthin Jazz getting another frag for himself. He's going to get refrag right back in though. There's another frag from Lockdown. He gets himself a double. Look at that. Whoever tried to get onto the green box, not exactly a great time for him. It's all around Tsukushima. Go Snow will be offside while the Bandit will be playing on side. Bandit, the Witcher is going to get spotted by the Maverick. Now he's in a really bad spot. He's got no impacts as well to even have himself a secure rotation. He's going to make sure that he holds down side. He's got to be very careful in whatever he's trying to do. But wait, a run-on comes in. That's not going to connect anything though. Both in a really bad position. Did he try to go for the sledgehammer over there? Not sure. Lockdown. He'll get taken out. We still got Snowman playing this. They're alive. The push-up is in. You might as well spot the diffuser. No, it's already down, but it's being spotted by the defense. Gonna have to make this. Oh, Snow is the only one left alive. In fact, it's 1 versus 2. Zofia right outside, and Maverick will be watching him from garage. It'll be the Zofia to win this fight. And ESM continue their dominance on this map. 4 rounds on board while they happen to be on attack on a map like Clubhouse. Not a great day for Deimos Force. They're not feeling it.
No, they are not, Foxy. That is very much certain right here. Now, again, asking the question, what did ESM have in their pregame or in their breakfast? I'm not really sure, because they have come out all guns blazing today, firing on all cylinders, and Deimos Force, unfortunately, look just a little bit subdued right now, as with that round win, of course, the side of ESM have pretty much shut down any equalization opportunity pre-roll swap that the side of Deimos Force could have had. Tsukushima is going to go out of the alibi into the pulse. He's bringing out that operator that we have seen him do so much damage with. Basement Church and Arsenal is going to be the side of choice once again, as the side rotation from Deimos Force, it's been in. They've tried 2 sites in 4 rounds, but just hasn't worked out for them in the slightest. As again, just not sure what's happening with them today. But ESM, they are going to be over the moon right now, but they've got to just curb their enthusiasm just a little bit. And gonna have to hang back on those celebrations. You don't want to celebrate too early, because then you might just get taken out and taken to the cleaners. Deimos Force are certainly capable of that, and they will be looking to do that in this round and or farther rounds from this. Final hash reinforcements coming out from the side of DF's roamers. That is Levi the Vigil right there. Snow looks like he's going to be the bandit holding down blue. No, not quite. He, of course, has his bandit batteries to put down. A couple inside of, I believe, inside of dirt. Maybe he might. He does have plenty of time to go for it, mind you. But whether or not he will is a different question altogether. We've got the garage push coming in from Platoon and Killen already. A quick take on towards the side, or the southern end of the map. Holding down garages, one of the things looks like, oh, Rhymes with Buck is actually going to find Levy. Where did that kill go? Off the main stairs, and looks like there may have been a peek, from the Vigil towards the main stairs window, and Buckers was the one to win that fight. The Maverick with the M4 getting that kill. Unfortunate for Levy, but he's off the board again, and very early for this this round. We're not even past the 2-minute mark. Kishimago, Senpai, is going to be using his heartbeat scanner. He sees the Maverick running around inside the kitchen. The C4 is going to come up, but will he find anybody? No, he won't. Shots are going to be fired instead to where he's sitting, and is taking a lot of damage in the meanwhile, as we do have soft breach coming in, as well as hard breach fairly soon. Oh, wow, what an angle from the side of Lockdown. All the way from logistics down to very close to the hatch itself. That was another C4 that we just saw get ripped and taken out. That was Snow, I believe. He's the only other man with a C4, and that's the Bandit, who has, unfortunately, used it up. C4 players will no longer be in contention from the side of DF, as the motor hatch is being pushed. And in fact, there is Platoon already down on the basement hallway outside of church, and he's going to be getting the main wall, but he's a little suspicious of a push coming in. He's got to have his friends watching, and that has locked down the sledge once again on the first floor as Killens come down towards the hallway. The breach has happened, and the Jaeger will actually get that kill. Oh, dear me, the Thermite missing his shot, as Ferdinand will happily take that kill. The headshot onto Platoon. 4 versus 4 with 1 minute and 10 remaining on the board, as ESM once again getting those drones. Actually, this one's a bit of a bait from Killen, but no one falling for it as his drone gets taken out instead. There is a defender inside the blue. Flashbangs are going to come in to try and find him, but no, the Hibana looks for it at the wrong time. That's the Pulse right there, mind you, holding down blue, as the calls will be in, of course, while Lockdown's going to grenade himself. Oh, dear me, Lockdown, he's gone down. The sledge is on the board, but the Jaeger will be taken out in the meanwhile. So will Snow. Ferdinand and Snow go down very quickly from Buckers and Killen. It's a 2 versus 3 right now. Tsukushima Goat's going to go down as well inside the blue. It's all down to the Legion, the last man standing, who's going to be on fire inside the blue, mind you. Angel, he's got to watch his back. Hibana's dropped. No kill confirmed yet. The plant is happening. Will he find the planter? No, he won't. Will Hibana find him instead? Yes, she will. ESM with another round take. Round 5 goes to them. And what are we even seeing here? Fenkel with the bearing 9 iron sights manages to get the kill. The Legion goes down. And round 5, ladies and gentlemen, goes to the side of Esamurai Esports. And oh boy, this day is just ESM's day, hands down. Maybe not Lockdown's round, mind you. Just, but, I mean, the score's on the board. 5-0. I don't know what to say after that. Well, I mean, I didn't know what to say about that. I just gave myself a little bit of time to think with that laugh right there. Just a little cringe, do mind me, ladies and gentlemen. I like to do these sorts of things when it comes to a stream, as Basement Church is going to be the side of choice once again, ladies and gentlemen. And round 6, the last round before roll swap, ESM 5-0 in the lead. What are we seeing here from Deimos Force? What are we seeing here from ESM? Deimos Force have so far absolutely not shown up on this match. ESM, all guns blazing, cylinders firing, like it's all out for them. They're going all out this game. At the very least, they're doing everything right. They're checking all the boxes while making the push happen. And unfortunately, Deimos Force have been getting caught out in, well, a few too many areas, way too many areas for that matter. Being caught unawares, being caught off guard, being caught from the back. It's just not been a great day for them so far. 5-0. ESM sit 1 round away from match point. And It's just fascinating to see this sort of a match come out from both these teams. I'll be real with you.
ESM definitely looking very strong right now. The thing that I've got to give it to them is the fact that it's not something that I was expecting walking into a Division 1 match day. Usually we see very close matches, they go like fully close, you know. And today has been complete domination from the side of the Esamurai Esports. We might as well not see a comeback. There you go, Levi already using up C4 to make a rotation. I'm not sure what Deimos Force is thinking right now, but what I'm definitely sure, a nice C4 attempt, though it does not connect to anything. But what I'm looking forward from the side of Deimos Force is I'd love to see them make a comeback. I'd love to see them, as I speak about it, there'll be Sakashima Goat will take the fall from the side of the Zofia. I'm not sure what's happened to Deimos Force today, but it's just ESM playing better than them. As Angel holding down very strongly. There's a nade being cooked from lockdown. He might get claimed here. He's gonna go for the white peak and claim him instead, but the plant is already going down. Angel trying to find a frag. Fadinja is gonna find another, but the plant is still being stuck. But here's the peak from the Goyo. He's not gonna connect at first. He'll connect eventually though, but meanwhile Levi ready. Before he gets Paktoon will be the one to get another frag for himself. Angel knows exactly where they're playing. Oh no, he doesn't. He's gonna turn around at the wrong moment, and that is going to be a free kill for Pankl. Still be seeing Levi with the TCHG in hand. Not a great gun to fight against the Zofia. He's going to push up. Tries to go with the counter defuse, but at what cost? He's watching. There's two attackers watching him right now. No C4 in hand, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. A play that you were not expecting in Deimos Force. Really have found themselves in a really bad spot, and then you go. The timer is ticked out, and there's no more time left. And the Spider-Man jump from Pankl will secure a headshot onto the last remaining Goyo. Look at that. Man, that was from the Zofia in fact. But still, it was a Spider-Man jump in the end, towards the end. But coming back, match point goes to Esamurai Esports.
Match point already. This is definitely very unexpected for a game between Deimos Force and Esamurai Esports, mind you. As Deimos Force, they have been a massive threat to all Division 1 teams throughout the 4 seasons that we've had so far of the TEC League. And now we're seeing a very different side to them. ESM very dominating today as Killen's gonna... ESM's gonna throw out the massive nose because I think they've seen the blitz right here from the side of Sakashima Goat. We know the man likes to go blitz whenever he has the chance. And this should be very interesting indeed, because mind you, blitz is considered, well, maybe not a terror when it comes to competitive Rainbow Six, but a very big source of annoyance for defending teams, given the fact that he can absolutely bulldoze into sight with that very bright shield of his, mind you. And while that certainly is the case with Blitz, especially when it comes to like online leagues, ranked and unranked and whatnot, he can be a bit of a terror. It's not like he can't particularly be dealt with, albeit even then, getting flashed at close range and then getting just bonked in the head. Once again, just a little bit of memery right there. But again, getting bonked in the head by a Blitz is certainly not something you want to go up against. With that being said, there's a bit of an emphasis, a pretty heavy emphasis for that matter, towards that CCTV from the side of the defenders, while Sakashima Goat playing the Blitz. Our eyes are going to be on him for quite a bit of this round, because the man looks like he wants to go through the basement inside of Dirt Container, the choo-choo train, as the community likes to call him, with the Zofia, Zofia backing him up. Going through basement right now, still gonna find nobody, of course, as I don't think there's any roamers that are all the way down here from the side of ESM's defense, but they are being very thorough right now. The Blitz acting like a live drone for the Zofia. Angel, he's got pretty good cover, mind you. That drone of his, he's got pretty good cover, but there's gonna be Paktoon on the main stairs, throwing down one of his Prismas. I think Sakashima's actually heard that one out. He's gonna be pulling back from that for the time being, while the logistics hatch has been opened as well. However, there's the proximity sensor, and the bandit knows where there's... Oh no, there's a 2-peek! Double peek! Platoon Kid gets the kill onto the Blitz, and that is a big drop right there. Angel on the main stairs has taken a bit of damage, and unfortunately, Senpai's Blitz plays are not on play today, at least right now. Meanwhile, the main breaches come out from the side of Ferdine, but Killen, the bandit, smartly has rotated back towards the bathroom. Zofia is going to take out the Prisma, and I think the default cam. Not really sure where those shots are coming out from, mind you. The default cam, of course, taken out from the main breach that just happened on towards the hallway. Again, without the breach in the bathroom, and Fankel's actually going to find one that's Snow off the board as well. Not sure where that came out of. The IQ's down. It's a 5v3 already. ESM on the defense looking just as strong as they did in the offense, but they've got a couple of more attackers to chew through right now. The Cast is going to go for the peak, and he will lose. Unfortunately, the UMP does not have enough firepower to fight Zofia's gun, but the Thermite is going to go down instead. That is Fankel with another kill for himself, as the Jaeger is going to be hungry for more. The proximity alarms are going off, as he's going to be pre-firing in this general direction. Levi's on the chopping block right now, popping the grenades. He's going to throw it in. Will the Jaeger see it? Yes, he will, but no damage done to either. That grenade landed in a bit of a bad spot. No man's land. As Angel, he's taking a bit of damage as well. Levi in a spot. This proxy alarm has been annoying his ears for the longest time. Angel on towards the balcony, jacuzzi area, as the drones are going to come out from the Zofia. Once again, the Alabama and the Jaeger holding a cross on the central stairs entryway. Levi unable to do anything about the situation. Deimos Force caught in a 2 versus 4, as Buckers is the only one to have gone down from the side of ESM. Levi's going to go for the push, but the Jaeger will actually get knifed. But the Alibi's here with the kill. Paktoon with a double kill for himself. The Bailiff comes up, but he will be taken out instead. As the Zofis found 1, he's got to find 2 more. Snow dropping the GG in chat. You got to wait, man. It's a 1v2. It is very possible from Angel. The Zofia is going to go for the peak, but doesn't know where this bandit's sitting. Not quite. It'll be taken down instead. That is a flawless victory from the side of Esamurai Esports on the map of a Clubhouse. Ladies and gentlemen, what have we seen today? The decimation of Deimos Force, as ESM are your victors, 7-0 on Clubhouse. Well then, a very, very quick game coming out from both of these teams, as ESM have just completely destroyed the side of Deimos Force today on stream, for that matter. As, oh boy, it is certainly a day to remember. Deimos Force gets 7-0'd, and they, unfortunately, have not had a good start to Week 2. With that being said, that's the first match of Division 1 in Week 2 and the first match of Division 1 in Day 3. We do have a couple of more games coming up for all of our viewers at home. The next match, in fact, as far as I'm aware, is Virtual 5 Esports taking on Reckoning Esports, which should be a very, very exciting game indeed. We'll be right back with that. Stay tuned. Very, very ballsy revive, but Rovnex is here with cover for King Arthur. But there's a bandit trying to pull onto the IQ. And he's going to find another one. Will he find the third? Zofia's inside of logistics right now. And yes, the kill is confirmed. A triple kill for Vinataus, as Marksman is going to find fun in the meanwhile. But I believe that was the fusion drop inside of construction. And Vinataus is going to be holding down for the meanwhile. It's a 3v2. All time the Marksman and play against Leo Tazia and Vinataus. Oh, the shots are fired, and the Nomad will go down to a quad kill by Venetalis, and more shots are being fired. I believe that's Umai fighting the Hibana, so I have an idea at least. And the Bandit should go for the speed in the second round. Yes, he will, and the kill is confirmed! Venetalis with the ace for Stage Elite. The man really came alive in this round. And
because he's exposed on one angle, which is quite surprising. It's quite impressive to see, and whoa, that's a really great shot there from Extend, taking out Hussein. The pings are being spot on, and the focus coming in from the Nomad, and he'll eventually get the head of Wamai, and he will eventually get a double kill. Going with Micro C4, he can be able to use it once from surprise, but it doesn't work out. Avid, triple kill. He is on a roll here, but it won't be that much because he is the only operator remaining currently, and he needs to clutch this one out on a 1-2 situation. He still needs to know that there are 2 players who's currently situated from the bakery. He sees the head, and he eventually takes a vid and gets a quad kill. Just Noctis remaining here. Angles being opened up. He doesn't know exactly where the location is. Pins being found out from Nomad. He still needs to be careful. He has to go for the frag. Goes to the vault in, sees the head of Echo, and he will get it! Action with the ace, and they will win round 6 as almost walkover.
Will be more than happy to take that kill. Ball still scanning away, more than enough himself. First teammate's gonna fire from below. Taking down so much damage is downed. And will the kill be confirmed any second? The heartbeat scanner comes out. He's gonna see the slow movement, and the kill should be confirmed. Not quite. Spaceman, you're very close to taking the Ash out. And if Seeking Donut goes down now, then Deimos Esports will be in a bad position. But shots apart from Diego. What a headshot from Spaceman. He's going to confirm while the revive is coming off. 3 will be spotted outside. He does shove shots apart, but no, the UMP will win. Negers in his position, and the Thermite team to peak. There we go. The kill is confirmed. It's all down to Kaid. Mischief in less than 50 seconds remaining. Time is off, and Mischief is here on the second floor. The third floor, that is. He doesn't even have a C4. He has to go for the gunfight, and the AOG probably isn't going to win in this situation. He's going to go for the peak. He finds one. Almost gets collateral, but he won't be getting that just yet. Both attackers are pulled back towards the painting set, and oh, what a connect! Onto the head of Lawrence from Mischief. It's all down to Prakul. Mischief himself is very low on HP. The Kaid could be taken out by just sneezing on him. Noise right here as the bot. He knows where this guy is playing. The running from the Kaid is given his position, but no! A clutch is confirmed by Mischief. The play is in, and the Kaid lumbering around on top floor will get the counter defuse in. He misses him, and the plant is coming off. I think he will find the kill onto one. It's all down to the smoke, and Zujin will get the plant off. There is the kill from Ovibli onto Gypsy, as it's now 1v2. Make that 1v1. The smoke is here for the clutch. He might just be able to find it. The last attacker towards the side of Red Stairs. That is Jinx. It's between Jinx and Ovibli. The SMG11 versus the Type 89. Will the shotgun come up from the smoke? He's going for the angle from the Heaven has dropped. Will he see the Hibana? Will the Hibana see him? He's going to go back towards the diffuser. Try and bait it out with the counter defuse. Or will he stick it? No, he's baiting it. The Hibana doesn't push, but he's going to be seen! And Ovibli with the triple kill clutch is going to get the round for the side of Dauntless Esports.
That is not a play you want to be making. I'm not sure if that's the right thought process, but no, there he was thinking going to find Sophia. I'm going to find the frag and Sonic exchanging some shots here. I think he's trying to go for the bandit tricks that are stopping him, but there he goes. A quick peek comes in once again from Spaceman. That is the frag that the one being needed. So the drop down comes in from, well, like I said, it's essentially 2 versus 1, and now Spaceman comes in with the C4. Well done, Thunder goes down. He's taking the plant, he's not getting off of it, mind you. That means a post-match situation, but no, Spaceman is going to back you off quite a bit. He's not going to find the frag. He will indeed. That's again the wild doing with the plays. Once again from the side of Spaceman, that is what is going to secure almost walkover. Another round on board.
Has not made a rotate that they needed to. Smokes are going to come out from the gridlock as the push is going to happen towards the Visa Rover. Will they be able to find him? The Maestro is here. Will he find one? No, he gets taken out. Instead, the Saxon was at a gunfight. Meanwhile, Kingstar got Keo. That is the diffuser drop, but the plant is still happening. Will he find him? Yes, he will! The denial is in. The Jaeger shooting through the smoke is going to connect onto the planter. And as the gridlock goes down for Rios, but that is, of course, at the end of the round, as Cheesecake is going to be taken down. He was trying to come in, but there was a peek from Yellow Stairs. Meanwhile, there is a Sonic. That is the man on Yellow Stairs with the diffuser. The pulse is very close to him, but so is the Thermite, of course. Will they find the pulse? I don't think they have. Kyo's going to find Kingstar. Meanwhile, that is the pulse down. It's all down to Lynch once again. Can he see the plant? He sees the hands, and he gets the down just in time! The Maestro with the evil eye doing it again! And oh dear me, veterans on the attack will be kicking themselves this time. on the eastern stairs there. The is coming for the peak, but no, he's going to miss a shot. He's about with the shotgun, he takes it out, but no, he's not going to inflict any damage whatsoever. As Aussie gets another one, that is Skalaki. He's left, he's about down. He will get the Jaeger. That is never put off the board, and the Ash is coming alive with 2 minute response by him in the meanwhile. The Israel goes down finally, and Aussie finds another one. That's a quad kill for the man, and he is going absolutely crazy inside the side. Zin is down.
Flickshot is here to get one, that is Sakib off the board. No more C4s in play, but here's the gun of Flickshot coming in. The commander claims one line, but Kingslayer gets a double kill. He's going to deny the planter. Yes, he will. That's a quad kill for Flickshot. Does he get the ace is the real question right now. Kingslayer, the highest fragger of the entire division, is up against a clutch that Flickshot is to make happen. The ace, in fact, for the man. The Mozzie has to be very careful about he intends to peek this. Only 5 seconds left. Will Kingslayer pull this off? He's not gotten off the plan, and Flickshot gets the ace. Back full face. Blackjack, do you mind taking this one for just a second?
Absolutely. Also going to go for a big runner right. He's going to knife one. Will he fight two? Yes, he will. Will he fight three? Yes, he will. What a play from the Bandit to shut down Team Super on the kitchen half.
But that is not enough to throw off Invalid. The gut here. Viper meanwhile finds another frag that's on the Street Ninja all the way on the side again. Viper will find one more. Viper has really been going crazy. So what we find, oh, excuse me, not in the favor of Zoo Sabers. We're still seeing the feed coming from the Jaeger, and he's going to take the ball. Viper with the triple kill. What play from the Zofia. She gets the fourth. That's a quad. Viper, are you kidding me? What is going on with this man? Doesn't know what Zofia is playing, and he's going to win that. Just Lord Pain will be picking up a fight here. Oh, more than that, he's going to be picking up a kill here. A straight up headshot comes in on the Roxanne. That's already your Hibana off the board. A very important frag, and more than that's the only hard feature of him. A frag from Lord Bane. A shot from the Jaeger is going to claim another life. No skill goes down. Pretty good headshot indeed from the man connecting it to it, but this has already made his way on the side. I think he's above. No, he gets taken away by the Jaeger once again, and that's Lord being with the triple kill. Does he find 2 more? Is a question, but Mello is already going down with the plan. Oh, that is Nexus. Not any time soon. Plan has gone down. Lord Bane is here with another frag. That's a quad kill for the man. Does he get the ace? Oh yes, he will get it. And look at this play from the side of Newcomer. They get themselves the ace on the from the SAS operators. The SMG 11 comes into play from no skill. It's all on Beaver, who's all the way onto the white pipelines. He could not notice where the plan is going down because of the he's blocking him, and what a denial coming in from Beaver. He's gonna get the plant with that snow skill off the board. Go for the replant here, and does he get spotted out is the real question. What? Roxanne, how did you not notice Beaver? Roxanne, what are you doing, my man? Another frag comes out from Beaver just by denying the entire plan, and now Beaver has to find where the IQ is playing, but doesn't think you find him or not is a real question. Beaver with the 1-3 clutch. What the sports and Sparkle, it's a 3 versus 2, not the favor of human gaming. Meanwhile, the plan is going down. The Maestro comes up with a peak, but Mike will be the one to convert that into a frag. It's all on the beat. He tries to get the sledge, and he will do so. That's the planter of the board. But there are still 2 attackers that he's got to find, and both of them will be on full HP, and so will be the one ping comes out. In fact, he's going to find the Maverick sometime now. No, he's going to notice the Nomad in that process. Some pre-fires are coming in, and finally he converts onto Mojo. Beat on the triple kill. He might as well get the squad kill, and more importantly, the clutch that his team so badly needs for the equalizer. He's going to go for this white peak, or maybe he's just going to go a little closer, and he might looks away at the wrong time, and Beat comes up with an amazing clutch. The third kill. Sparko will be playing here, but EX7 will be the first one to pick up a frag. I'm not sure where he got from, but Shelter is going to go down. He's waiting this hallway. I don't think he's gotten hurt out. Oh yes, he has. EX7 takes a few shots, but he's going to answer back with the MPX winning the G36C. So Mike goes down to EX7 as well, and that's a triple kill for the man. The Valkyrie though. The flashbangs are coming in, and the proximity mines are there we go. EX7 with a quad kill this round though. Amazing play from the Valkyrie. And that's at least enough to put a dent on the Never Diamonds. But will they be able to convert this into a victory or not is a good question. And you get playing awfully close to the connect window, but that is something that gets spotted out eventually. Swisha needs to find his playing downstairs. As the Amaru, he gets spotted out. The spray comes in, and he's going to find him. Cobra meanwhile finds Ghosty though. It's all on Swisha and Aniket with not enough time left, 18 seconds, and the clock is ticking. No smokes for the side. Aniket and Shelter is going to find one, and that's it. The shutdown comes in from Sam as Never Diamonds, who smokes for the side. Aniket and Shelter is going to find one, and that's it. The shutdown comes in
Fankel, however, he's got a good position on the sub-roof propel, and Kid on the garage catwalk. He's got a good angle to hold as well. It's a good crossfire being established, but no, Levy's going to find Kid as well, and the Legion will go down to Fankel. He's now in a 1 versus 2. A Claimer from Lockdown will save the life of Levy, take the life of Levy, excuse me. As Kishimago, he's going to go for the counter defuse right here. He's trying to bait that out, obviously, but he will be caught out as well. As Fankel, the man with the clutch with a chip in from a fortune.
The moment of creation is a form of magic, where an off becomes an on, a 0 becomes a 1, then another, and another, until, deep in the complexity, you discover order, speed, reliability, power, experience the WD Black MVME SSD. Fueled by darkness. Level up to MVME SSD performance.
Numerous forces aimed at the Earth. Let the glorious battle begin. Geared up for victory. LG Ultra Gear Gaming Monitor.
Doc down the board. It's all down to Papmeister right now. He did find a kill earlier, but he's got to find 2 more. His hand is the man with the diffuser. Papmeister, I don't think he has enough intel on where these attackers are sitting. There's one on the doorway. Could go for the peek right now. He's going to rotate in. He's going to see the Jackal on the table. Down him. He gives away his position, of course, but Zim now has to worry about not having the diffuser. Papmeister confirms the kill for himself. He's sitting by the couches area, and he will... Whoa! What a shot from the Jaeger to clutch things out for Team Selfmade. Or he's going to get refragged onto by the Womai from inside the piano, making it a 2 versus 3. He's collected with a double kill for himself. He's gotten all the kills in this round for his team. And Nurbuda is going to take down the planter, and the IQ goes down as well. It's a 2 versus 1 suddenly. All down to the repelling Nomad Terminator. Full on HP, but no diffuser, and very little time in hand. Suddenly the 2v4 has become a 2v1 between Nurbuda and Skalaki. And this does not look like Save Esports round. Just Scarlet Drop is in, and Rupida will find the kill onto Turgnator, giving team response as well. As a push in the blue is in from the side of Instinct, but no, Supreme's going to find one more. That's Asterix off the board. He'll be retried onto by the IQ, who was coming in through the hallway, and that is Soulful starting things off for the side of Instinct as well. Instinct Esports. Nope, the Legion goes down from the IQ, the G8A1 pre-firing. Oh, he's gonna find two. Yakova and Sunny are off the board, and suddenly to 3 versus 2. Ven and Paranormal have to do something about this because they're in a spot, and the IQ's already inside his sight. Arsenal of boxes. Ven's gonna find one with the C4. That's Cologne Drive down, but the flashbangs are coming in. The G8A1, is it downing the pulse? Yes, it is, and it's all done to Ven. The Mozzie caught in a 1v2, but the diffuser's not the side of the attackers. He's gonna find one. He's gonna down one, that is, but the P10 only has so much ammo. The pistol's out. Will he find it? No, he won't! And Solar Flip!
That is something that we'll have to worry about, but they going to everybody's going to double down on him. That's definitely a gang up on him. Meanwhile, the Flash is going to keep the Pyromaniac. He can't come up with a super, and he can't drag. Oh boy, this could be something that he can't happen because Tom's on him. Spidey is only one left. The man has got to make this clutch happen. He's got a main play. He's going to bring that out, but that's a good distraction. Already the Jaeger wins back all the way on the side of it. Let's go again. See, burned up. Clutch for Phoenix. Once again, an amazing throw comes out from the. But then again, do not forget the fact that there's another finale coming up. A Pyromaniac is going to shut down the carry rocket. This match going on. Pyromaniac is going to find another fight. That's Adam on the board. Coming back to what I said from the looks of it, the way the match is going on. Optical, meanwhile, going to find Spidey. That's a nice feedback. In fact, Pyromaniac will have to make sure he gets the fact on Optical speaking up on behind him right now. He doesn't know that they're not looking at each other, but he's going to be the first one who finds him. And Pyromaniac gets that frag. I don't think Dormite knows that he's going to white tree, but he's already a dead Dormite that he's leaving here. All he's making his way to the blue split. He's going to find Richland Movement now. Yes, he will. The quad kill comes in from Pyromaniac on the side of the Peacemakers. And the man has definitely been fragged, man. But the Ragnar on some days is not getting it. But meanwhile, Invalid's going to find a nice frag. It's going to get them a shutdown very early in the round. Cash will be watching the flank, and Invalid's going to claim the life of Hobby. That is with the C4. The Pulse comes alive, and Invalid does a real Pulse is making his way up. He's not going to spot him, and Pulse and another kill. 3K for the Pulse so far. Every here, somebody creeping up on him. The IQ takes a lot of shots, and a headshot from him. Invalid comes up with the headshot on the cast and the quad kill. The last frag is waiting for him, and yes, it will. Invalid, the ace from Zoo Sabres, is going to secure round 11 for them, and that does also give them a huge breather.
And the first end up, but Ivana goes for Walton and will be taken out. That is Pyromaniac on the board. That's a hard reach down for the side of the attack. Spider taking a bit of damage as well. There's a push into the bathroom. Heck, and more shots are being exchanged, but no, the sledge goes down as well. As does the Nomad! Lord Bane, what are you doing? He's throwing the tables upside down for TPM. And again, he's gonna connect onto the Zofia. And the last kill is confirmed as well. Did he ace right there? Was that Lord Bane's ace? Indeed. That is partial to trying to get distraction. We were going to kill on the video on the better stage. Well, we find that yes, he will get the double kill for Rats right now. There's another defender that are opposite. Just crash on 5. That's the side of 5 seconds. That's the mid right. He's going right now. Will get this kill on Rats. He's moving around quite a lot. Trying to put the fusion spell, and there we go. He will find the triple kill on the Sparkle. There's just one more left. That's Poseidon directly at the love. This is custom. Number 5, yes, going to go down. That's Ghosty, but no, the kill is here from the man himself. Last 4 kills down. He's going to get down for the goal. He gets taken off, but the impact is right. Sparkle goes down with the statue right outside. That is Poseidon, but he's going to get that flag on to Mortis. It's a 1 versus 4 now. The dog versus the Thatcher. He's going to move the longer. Okay. He's going to move the counter diffusion flag. He's actually outside. He might get this. Oh no, he won't. He's got to get out the flag. Look at that. 200 IQ. He's coming in from Ghosty side. That should work, but just not enough time. He wants to react to the flag.
The moment of creation is a form of magic, where an off becomes an on, a 0 becomes a 1, then another, and another, until, deep in the complexity, you discover order, speed, reliability, power. Experience the WD Black NVMe SSD. Fueled by darkness. Level up to NVMe SSD performance.
Numerous forces aimed at the Earth. And injustice. Let the glorious battle begin. Geared up for victory. LG Ultra Gear Gaming Monitor.
Very ballsy revive, but Rovnex is here with cover for King Arthur. But there's a bandage trying to pull onto the IQ. And he's gonna find another one. Will he find the third? Sophia's inside of logistics right now. And yes, the kill is confirmed. A triple kill for Vinitaus. As Marksman's gonna find fun in the meanwhile. But I believe that was the fusion drop inside of construction. And Vinitaus is just gonna be holding down for the meanwhile. It's a 3v2. All time the Marksman and play against Leo Tazu and Vinitaus. Oh, the shots are fired, and the Nomad will go down to a quad kill by Venetaus, and more shots are being fired. I believe that's Umai fighting the Hibana, so I have an idea at least. And the Bandit should go for the speak any second. Oh, yes, he will, and the kill is confirmed! Venetaus with the ace for Stage Elite. The man really came alive in this round. And
Because he's exposed on one angle, which is quite surprising. It's quite impressive to see, and whoa, that's a really great shot there from Extend, taking out Hussein. The pings are being spot on, and the focus coming in from the Nomad, and he'll eventually get the head of Wamai, and he will eventually get a double kill. Going with Micro C4, he can be able to use it once from surprise, but it doesn't work out. Avid, triple kill. He is on a roll here, but it won't be that much because he is the only operator remaining currently, and he needs to clutch this one out on a one-in-two situation. He still needs to know that there are two players who's currently situated from the bakery. He sees the head, and he'll eventually take a vid and gets a quad kill. Just Noctis remaining here. Angles being opened up. He doesn't know exactly where the location is. Pins being found out from Nomad. He still needs to be careful. He has to go for the frag. Goes to the vault in, sees the head of Echo, and he will get it. Gen with the ace, and they will win round 6 as almost walkover.
Will be more than happy to take that kill. Ball still scanning away more than enough. Himself first team. Let's gonna fire from below. Taking down so much damage is downed. And will the kill be confirmed any second? The heartbeat scanner comes out. He's gonna see the slow movement, and the kill should be confirmed. Not quite. Spaceman, you're very close to taking the Ash out, and if Seeking Donut goes down now, then Darkness Esports will be in a back position. But shots apart from Diego. What a headshot from Spaceman! He's gonna confirm while the revive is coming off. 3 will be spotted outside. He does shove shots to fire, but no, the UMP will win. That is in his position, and the Thermite seems to peak. There we go. The kill is confirmed. It's all down to Kaid. Mischief in less than 50 seconds remaining. Fire is off, and Mischief is here on the second floor. The third floor, that is. He doesn't even have a C4. He has to go for the gunfights, and the AOG probably isn't going to win in this situation. He's going to go for the peak. He finds one. Almost gets collateral, but he won't be getting that just yet. Both attackers are pulled back towards the painting set, and oh, what a connect! Onto the head of Lawrence from Mischief. It's all down to Prakul. Mischief himself is very low on HP. The Kaid could be taken out by just sneezing on him. Noise right here as the buck. He knows where this guy is playing. The running from the Kaid is given his position, but no! The clutch is confirmed by Mischief. The play is in, and the Kaid lumbering around on top floor will get the counter defuse in. He misses him, and the plant is coming off. I think he will find the kill onto one. It's all down to the smoke, and Zujin will get the plant off. There is the kill from Ovidvi onto Gypsy, as it's now 1v2. Make that 1v1. The smoke is here for the clutch. He might just be able to find it. The last attacker towards the side of Red Stairs. That is Jinx. It's between Jinx and Ovidvi. The SMG11 versus the Type 89. Will the shotgun come up from the smoke? He's going for the angle from the Heaven has dropped. Will he see the Hibana? Will the Hibana see him? He's going to go back to his diffuser. Try and bait it out with the counter defuse. Or will he stick it? No, he's baiting it. The Hibana doesn't push, but he's going to be seen! And Ovidvi with the triple kill clutch is going to get the round for the side of Dauntless Esports.
That is not a play you want to be making. I'm not sure if that's the right thought process, but no, there he was thinking he's going to find Sophia. He's not going to find the frag and Sonic exchanging some shots here. I think he's trying to go for the bandit tricks that are stopping him, but there he goes. A quick peek comes in once again from Spaceman. That is the frag and the one we needed. So this drop down comes in from, well, like I said, it's essentially 2 versus 1, and now Spaceman comes in with the C4 next. Well done, Thunder goes down. He's sticking the plant, he's not getting off of it, mind you. That means a post-match situation, but no, Spaceman is going to back you off quite a bit. He's not going to find the frag. He will indeed. That's again the Wagyu with the plays. Once again from the side of Spaceman, that is what is going to secure almost walkover. Another round on board.
Has not made a rotate that they needed to. Smokes are going to come out from the gridlock as the push is going to happen towards the Visa Rover. Will they be able to find him? The Maestro's here. Will he find one? No, he gets taken out. Instead, the Thatcher was at a gunfight. Meanwhile, Kingstar got Keo. That is the diffuser drop, but the plant is still happening. Will he find him? Yes, he will! The denial is in. The Jaeger shooting through the smoke is going to connect onto the planter. And as the gridlock goes down for Rios, but that is, of course, at the end of the round, as Cheesecake is going to be taken down. He was trying to come in, but there was a peek from Yellow Stairs. Meanwhile, there is a Sonic. That is the man on Yellow Stairs with the diffuser. The Pulse is very close to him, but so is the Thermite, of course. Will they find the Pulse? I don't think they have. Kyo's going to find Kingstar. Meanwhile, that is the Pulse down. It's all down to Lynch once again. Kenny sees the plant. He sees the hands, and he gets the down just in time! The Maestro with the evil eye doing it again! And oh dear me, veterans on the attack will be kicking themselves this time.
The moment of creation is a form of magic, where an off becomes an on, a 0 becomes a 1, then another, and another, until, deep in the complexity, you discover order, speed, reliability, power. Experience the WD Black NVMe SSD. Fueled by darkness. Level up to NVMe SSD performance.
LG Ultra Gear Gaming Monitor.
Playing on the eastern stairs. The Ash is coming for the peak, but no, he's gonna miss some shots. Deimos with the shotgun, he takes it out, but no, he's not gonna inflict any damage whatsoever. As Aussie gets another one, that is Skarlaki. He's left Deimos down. He will get the Jaeger. That is never put it off the board, and the Ash is coming alive with super response by coming in well. Deimos goes down finally, and Aussie finds another one. That's a quad kill for the man, and he is going absolutely crazy inside the side. Zin is down.
Flickshot is here to get one. That is Saqib off the board. No more C4s in play, but here's the gun of Flickshot coming in. The commander claims one line, but Kingslayer gets a double kill. He's going to deny the planter. Yes, he will. That's a quad kill for Flickshot. Does he get the ace is the real question right now. Kingslayer, the highest fragger of the entire division, is up against a clutch that Flickshot has to make happen. The ace, in fact, for the man. The Mozzie has to be very careful about giving intents to peek this. Only 5 seconds left. Will Kingslayer pull this off? He's not got enough to plan, and Flickshot gets the ace. Back full freeze. Blackjack, do you mind taking this one for just a second?
Absolutely. Also going to go for a big runner right. He's going to knife one. Will he fight two? Yes, he will. Will he fight three? Yes, he will. What a play from the Bandit to shut down Team Super on the kitchen half.
But that is not enough to throw off Invalid the gut here. Viper meanwhile finds another frag that's on the Street Ninja all the way on the side again. Viper will find one more. Viper has really been going crazy. So what we find? Oh, excuse me, not in the favor of Zeus Sabers. We're still seeing the feed coming from the Jaeger, and he's gonna take the fall. Viper with the triple kill. What play from the Zofia? She gets the fourth. That's a quad. What are you kidding me? What is going on with this man? Doesn't know what Zofia is playing, and he's gonna win. Just Lord Bean will be picking up a fight here. Oh, more than that, he's going to be picking up a kill here. A straight up headshot comes in on the Roxanne. That's already your Hibana off the board. Very important frag, and more than that, the only hard feature of him. A frag from Lord Bane. A shot from the Jaeger is going to claim another life. No skill goes down. Pretty good headshot indeed from the man connecting it with, but this has already made his way on the side. I think he's above. No, he gets taken away by the Jaeger once again, and that's Lord Beam with the triple kill. Does he find two more is the real question, but Mello is already going down with the plan. That is Nexus, not any time soon. Round has gone down. Lord Bean is here with another frag. That's a quad kill for the man. Does he get the ace? Oh yes, he will get it. And look at this play from the side of Newcomers. They get themselves the ace on the top. From the SAS operators, the SMG-11 comes into play from no skill. It's all on Viewer, who is all the way onto the white pipelines. He cannot notice where the plan is going down because of the he's blocking him, and what a denial coming in from Viewer. He's gonna get the plant with that snow skill off the board. Go for the replant here, and does he get spotted out is the real question. What? Roxanne, how did you not notice Beaver? Roxanne, what are you doing, my man? Another frag comes out from Beaver just by denying the entire plan, and now Beaver has to find where the IQ is playing, but doesn't think you find him or not is a real question. Beaver with the 1-3 clutch. What the sports and Sparkles a 3 versus 2, not a favor of human gaming. Meanwhile, the plan is going down. The Maestro comes up with a big, but Mike will be the one to convert that into a frag. It's all on the beat. He tries to get the sledge, and he will do so. That's the planter of the board. But there are still 2 attackers that he's got to find, and both of them will be on full HP, and so will be the one frag. One ping comes out in fact. He's going to find the Maverick sometime now. No, he's going to notice the Nomad in that process. Some pre-fires are coming in, and finally he converts onto Mojo. Beat on the triple kill. He might as well get the squad kill, and more importantly, the clutch that his team so badly needs for the equalizer. He's going to go for this white peak, or maybe he's just going to go a little closer, and he might looks away at the wrong time, and Beat comes up with an amazing clutch. The third kill Falco will be playing here, but EX7 will be the first one to pick up a frag. I'm not sure where he got from, but Shelter is going to go down. He's way to this hallway. I don't think he's gotten hurt out. Oh yes, he has. EX7 takes a few shots, but he's going to answer back with the MPX, winning the G36C. Tomite goes down to EX7 as well, and that's a triple kill for the man. The Valkyrie though. The flashbangs are coming in, and the proximity mines are. There we go, EX7 with a quad kill this round though. Amazing play from the Valkyrie. And that's at least enough to put a dent on the Never Diamonds. But will they be able to convert this into a victory or not is a good question. And he gets playing awfully close to the connector window, but that is something that gets spotted out eventually. Swisha is to find his playing downstairs. As the Amaru, he just gets spotted out after the spray comes in, and he's going to find him. Cobra meanwhile find Ghosty though. It's all down to Swisha and Aniket with not enough time left, 18 seconds, and the clock is ticking. No smokes for the side. Aniket and Shelter is going to find one, and that's it. The shutdown comes in from Sam as Never Diamonds, who smokes for the side. Aniket and Shelter is going to find one, and that's it. The shutdown comes in.
Fankel, however, he's got a good position on the sub-roof rappel and Fortunicate on the garage catwalk. He's got a good angle to hold as well. It's a good cross fire being established, but no, Leave is going to find Fortunicate as well, and the Legion will go down to Fankel. He's now in a 1 versus 2. A Claimer from Lockdown will save the life of Levy, take the life of Levy, excuse me. As Kishimato is going to go for the counter defuse right here. He's trying to bait that out, obviously, but he will be caught out as well. As Fankel, the man with the clutch with the chicken from a fortune.
The moment of creation is a form of magic, where an off becomes an on, a 0 becomes a 1, then another, and another, until, deep in the complexity, you discover order, speed, reliability, power, experience the WD Black NVMe SSD. Fueled by darkness. Level up to NVMe SSD performance.
Numerous forces aimed at the Earth. Let the glorious battle begin. Geared up for victory. LG Ultra Gear Gaming Monitor.
Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the W Black Esports Club League for Rainbow Six Siege Season 4, powered by LG Ultra Gear in association with AC Zota Gaming and Games The Shop. I am your host, Blackjack. Joining me is my co-host, Hammer Foxy, as we are here for the second game of the night. Virtual 5 Esports are going to be taking on Reckoning Esports on the map of Coastline. It is the Clubhouse Coastline Day because, of course, it is day 3 of Div 1. Which means thanks to the automap ban system, mostly Clubhouse has been left unplayed as V5 are on the attack, Reckoning are going to be defending, and we do have some news to share about the offline game. That was Union Gaming taking on Kira Esports, and Union Gaming on Clubhouse 7-0'd Kira Esports. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Kira Esports' third 0-7 loss in Division 1. I feel like that's some sort of record. I don't think Division 1 has 3 washout victories or losses against one particular team. Kira Esports, not a great look for them. Let's be real here. But of course, that's going to be resolved later in the stream. We'll talk about that later, of course, at a later time and a later date. But right now, Virtual 5 versus Reckoning is going to be on our screens very shortly indeed. Virtual 5 is ready. Reckoning are ready. Coastline is ready. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Foxy, over to you.
Thank you for that amazing introduction to this match, Blackjack. We'll be seeing Virtual 5 Esports facing off Reckoning Esports on an amazing map, a Fragaby map with Coastline. Match will be underway. We did have quite the waiting time though, but we're here now. Let's just enjoy the match. The first ban will be from the side of Reckoning Esports. They'll be starting off on defense, and that is going to be Thatcher off the board. Very interesting on a map like Coastline. You're taking off Thatcher. That's a good. I'd say. Not exactly a whole lot of influence in terms of how things will go around, but definitely something that Virtual 5 will not have to play with because they happen to be on attack. We've got another ban coming out. There you go, Blackbeard. Very classic, very standard when it comes to a map like Coastline. Nothing new over here, but definitely I'll be expecting a whole lot more in terms of how the match will turn out though. We've got 2 defensive bans left and V5. Very quick to go for the bans as well. We'll be seeing a possible, there you go, Valkyrie gets banned. Very interesting. And it's not exactly new. Yes, Echo is still on the default ban. Yes, the patch notes have just had a little bit of a patch come out, but there's still not exactly been a whole lot of information throwing light on the fact on how Echo has had a change. So Echo will be default banned. That means apart from that, Valkyrie and Mira will also take the fall. Leaves Maestro into play. That is going to be something that Reckoning Esports will definitely be taking advantage of. That being said, let's take a quick look at the rosters. Reckoning Esports rocking Rats. Srisha is playing as Chet, the new Ash. We've got Vortex, Aniket, and Ghost Freak. On the other hand, we've got JV, Unknown Gamer, Nanny, Fatals, and Nostalgia on the side of V5 Esports. Definitely something that Nostalgia has come up with the Thermite plays, and Fatals is actually going to come up with a Thermite on a map. You usually don't like to play a hard breacher such as Thermite. You know, you happen to bring out the Hibana most probably, but no, he's going to be employing the Thermite. Very interesting, very bizarre, but interesting. A 6th pick from the castle comes on onto the Vigil. We've got the Buck being brought out from the Fink as well. And round 1 will be underway. Let's see how things go out as we go ahead into this match. We got Ghost Freak making sure that just reinforcing there's no utility that he offers, but Vortex will bring out the Goyo. That is something that they'll definitely be working with. Meanwhile, Srisha, it's only Jaeger who's going to give all the while more. He's going to give the ADSs, you know, just so you don't have to worry about grenades. But actually, you don't really have to worry about grenades because V5 does not run a grenade operator on board. Aniket on the Maestro, just like I said, Reckoning Esports will be able to take advantage of that off, and the Alda, the Evil Eyes and whatnot, why not? You got the Maestro into play, you might as well utilize him. That is going to be one of the information operators on the side of Reckoning as well, but Ghost Freak actually is very ecstatic. He wants to go for a spawn peek from service, maybe no. He's going to spot them and fall back as well. He's going to go for it, trying to find another drone. He's not going to do that and fall back onto receptions. Going to be holding this for a while now, as I believe that is what he's trying to do, because the shield from Rats being employed, that's not the Goyo shield, mind you people. That's just the smoke shield, just a normal shield. Yeah.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
We'll still be seeing Ghost Freak hold on. He's holding on with chill actually. He's actually not bothered by anything because there's nothing happening. But there you go. Nani's going to spot him from the side of bathrooms, I believe. Nani, the man on the Zofia, is pushing up closely. Or you might as well find Ghost Freak here.
Been located.
He's got to go for the peak any moment now. He will do that. And there you go. Ghost Freak gets found. That's an easy kill for Nani. But there is Jet the new Ash waiting. There you go. He's going to get the down onto the Zofia and the finisher as well. A good refrag game from the side of Reckoning Esports as they get the refrag right back in. As we've only hit the 2-minute mark, mind you, that's a good trade. You know, definitely the man is not exactly a great something for either of the teams. But since it's refrag right back in, it's not going to matter. But Fatals, wait a minute. He's doing that, all right. I was not expecting to see that. That is some next level play, dude. That is some
3 billion IQ right there.
I'm gonna have to use the silver lobby play thing here because we don't see that happening. That does not happen on a level like this, but he's gonna go for it. Jet the new Ash. That is Srisha meanwhile finds another frag. Nostalgia holding down very strong, but the smoke is put in a bad spot right now. White Peak is in, but that's Vortex is gonna get that frag. No, that is actually Jet the new Ash. Meanwhile, Rance is gonna go down. It's all on a Fatals and Nostalgia. The down comes in from both the sides, and there's the finisher onto Jet the new Ash. Wait, that's actually not the finisher. Another defender found from Fatals. A good pick for him, but here's a changing factor. Aniket is going to get the frag onto JV, but the P5s are still there. The C4 comes out, but so many frags that he's going to find. He's not going to find either of them, and the revive is right back in. Rats is back up to his feet. It's all on a Nostalgia. And 1 versus 3. Very low on HP, two defenders from Rec. Will he be able to find all of them or not? It won't be the case because Rats is here with the headshot on the Nostalgia, and that's Reckoning Esports putting first round on board. And what did we even see that breeze going on? Very good, very bizarre, very different. But maybe that's where V5 might catch Reckoning off guard, doing something that they're not expecting and getting the first round on board. But it'll be Reckoning Esports though. Let's see what round 2 brings us.
Well, that thermite play was definitely very, very interesting from the side of V5. Unfortunately for them, it did not quite pan out the way they wanted it to. Second floor Penthouse and Theater is going to be the side of choice from the side of Reckoning, and once again, Reckoning pulling out those sites that you really wouldn't think twice about. Penthouse and Theater has, of course, seen a massive drop in play rate in competitive Rainbow Six over the years since this map, Coastline, was released, of course. And these days, you don't really expect teams to go here. Penthouse, Theater, not exactly seen as a map that's great, a site that's great, shall we say. But Reckoning, they beg to differ in this situation. And right now, with the castle in play, the Goyo, the Smoke, the Dock, and the Jaeger, maybe Reckoning can pull something special out of this particular site. Again, I'm not saying that this site is absolutely undefendable or it's absolutely terrible. It's just an observation I've made watching competitive over the years that I have. That being said, it should be pretty interesting to see what kind of 3 billion IQ plays Virtual 5 pull out this round. Last round it was the upside down Thermite Repel, and this round it should be. We're gonna have our eyes on them. We're gonna see their progress with great interest. As right now, we're just setting up on towards the side of VIP, towards making those rotations inside of Penthouse and Theater, putting down the barbed wires, doing all of the usual stuff. Vulcan shields coming out from Vortex right there, just to set up an area inside of a site as well. Oh, dear me, Rats takes a bit of damage. It's not a heavy damage, mind you. It's only, what, 5-10 HP's worth of damage from Aniket's shotgun. But still got to be careful, of course, as any reasonably high fire rate gun will pretty much be able to take him out just that little bit quicker. Then again, the statistics in Rainbow Six Siege hardly ever mean anything because given the way online works, you're pretty much dumping half a mag into an operator's body before they go down regardless. Let's say there's a bit of a hookah push coming in from the side of Virtual 5 in the meanwhile. That is, yep, the Jackal is in. In fact, JV's found the feet of Ghost Freak. Probably the Doc was roaming around towards the hookah area earlier, but he's got a shield to protect himself from shots right now, and that's exactly why he can just sit back inside of the 90-degree bend of the hallway, behind these shields, behind cover, but he's been droned out in the meanwhile. As Jet the new as that Trisha is going to find a JV. The Jackal goes down, as the Jaeger, playing around Penthouse actually, has found a pretty big frag right there. Ghost Freak in the meanwhile, still holding down towards 90 hallway. Rat's actually below, right by Cool Web stairs, interestingly enough, as a air jab goes out from the Nomad. But that's in a pretty precarious place. I think the Doc might be able to shoot it out, or the Shrisha right here, holding down in VIP, might just be able to get it. Will he see the operator on the other side of the map instead of Luggers? Not quite. He doesn't have enough visual intel to go for the shot, but he does see the operators inside of Billiards. Intel's going to be traded out as he's taking a bit of damage, mind you, 25 damage to him. But still no kills being confirmed. He's still going to see these ops as Rat's going to find Nanny. In the meanwhile, another V5 operator goes down. They're taking a bit of damage. But there's Fatals with the kill onto Ghost Freak. But the Castle's here to get another one. That's Buck off the board. It's a 2v4. Suddenly, Rats is going off this round. The UMP on the Castle on the flank from Blue Stairs works out quite well for the side of Reckoning. Unknown Gamer and Fatals are what's left for the side of Virtual Five's attack once again. They've got to pull out something special right now. The Bana holding down White Stairs by sitting on this railing right here. Interesting position. He's pretty much exposed to a luggage push, and he's got to be careful of that. In the meanwhile, Unknown Gamer, actually sees one, but no, the Bearing Knight actually misses. But will he still get the kill? Yes, he will. The down is in. Aniket will go down. In the meanwhile, there was the down onto Shrisha. However, Fatals, he's going to get taken out in the meanwhile. The down is in from, I think there's a Castle once again, and there's the go inside of VIP as the shots are being traded. Rats with a triple kill in the meanwhile. Ungamer, the last one remaining in a 1v2. The Goyas inside of VIP, and of course there's Rats, the man himself to deal with. Flashbang goes out. He's going to cover his approach, but there is the cross angle from way out in the hallway. Goya shield gets popped, but there's the Goya himself inside of red, and that is going to be Vortex with the kill, taking down Unknown Gamer. That is going to be Reckoning Esports' second round on board today, as they've gotten off to a pretty strong start here in their match in day 3 of Division 1 in Season 4. 2-0 is the scoreline going into round 3. Ladies and gentlemen, Coastline is looking sharp.
Oh, very good at defensive strat. I've got to give it to Reckoning Esports there. In fact, the way it started out to look like, the fact that they did not exactly have a great setup, and going to the side of Penthouse, not a great decision at all. But Reckoning Esports proving everybody wrong. In fact, me and you as well. As that is the same thought I had, Blackjack. While you were giving us the intro into the round in the prep phase, that not exactly a side you want to depend on Penthouse, but that setup, man, they played so well.
Absolutely.
Controlling the site while you're not in it, perfect. That's exactly the way you love to play Penthouse, and without the utility, heavy utility in terms of C4. Last time I saw such a great setup and on Coastline was from CSBD Anonymous. If anybody out there in the chat knows that.
Oh, that takes me back, man. That takes me back.
Definitely. That was one hell of a setup I've seen from them. But that had so much more heavy emphasis on C4 operators. Definitely, since then the game has changed, and so has the strategy. But really well done. Got to give props to Reckoning for the last round. They really did that. Amazingly good execute. But maybe to keep up that kind of advantage, because V5. Right now, let me just give you guys a quick overview. V5 sit on the 4th spot, while Union Gaming sit on the 1st spot right now. It's Reckoning on 3rd, V5 on 4th. V5 has one match out of the 2 that they've played. Reckoning has won both of them. This is both of these teams' 3rd match, and whoever happens to win this, if Reckoning happens to win this, they'll be equalizing with the points that right now Union Gaming hold. That is 9 points. But if Virtual 5 happens to win this, then they'll be pushing Reckoning Esports back and claiming the spot for themselves. Looks like a quick plant is in the play. There's 4 people right outside service, but neither of them is the diffuser. Fatals will be the one with the diffuser, and where is he? Oh, actually, excuse me, I got a little confused. I thought the kitchen is a side, but no, that's not, because there's 2 defenders already inside kitchen that got so much attention of mine. There'll be Rats. Now that is Ghost Freak, in fact. He's just gonna get the drone, and Rats is the one complimenting him along with the shotgun in hand right now. Very close watching that entrance. Oh, Ghost Freak almost found the head of the Ash. Free fires are coming in from multiple angles. He's getting tagged a little bit, but not enough. Meanwhile, the side push is happening as well. It's Aniket, all under him. The man with the smoke on side. He's got to make sure he holds this down, but there's the ADS is protecting him to perfection. In fact, really well done. A bit of a peek comes in, nothing to convert here as of now, but there'll be Rats who will take the fall from the side of Nostalgia. Ghost Freak is going to go down from Unknown Gamer as well. That's your kitchen control given away to the attackers. Make that one more kill for Unknown Gamer. He's going to find 2 kills this round, and that is has 3 kills in totality, but there's a double from the side of Reckoning Esports as well to answer them back. And there's a peek from the hop. He does not notice that. He turns away at the wrong moment, and that's the right moment for Nani to convert that into a frag. Nani picks up 5 with Amiga, but he's in a really bad spot, and that'll be a known gamer's triple kill for the team to secure refire the first round that they've got themselves on board on this attack that they happen to start off on coastline. A little rusty in the beginning, but they finally get the first round on board. We'll be going to round 4.
Unfortunately, the blue bar sunrise bar hold not working out for the side of Reckoning Esports right there. Understandably so. You know, sometimes you have sites and strategies that don't quite work out. Sometimes you have sites and strategies that work out perfectly. Once again, that penthouse hold was beautiful. Unfortunately, they couldn't quite do the follow-up round. Second floor hookup abilities is going to be the side of choice once again from the side of the defense right here. It's a 2-1 scoreline, still in favor of Reckoning, mind you, but it is a 1-round lead. And 1-round leads in the early game tend to be pretty flimsy, shall we say. Fatals with the 6-pick out of the Thermite out of the Twitch into the Thermite, excuse me, and out of the Goyo into the Bandit for the side of the defenders. Once again, bringing in the Bandit this time around. I think they're going to be a little weary of that upside-down Thermite repel. Fatals, will he do that again? We're going to be very interested to see exactly what he does, as the man with the diffuser and the hard breacher has been pretty influential for his team. That is fairly true when it comes to Virtual 5 Esports this season, but sometimes those 3 billion IQ plays, man, hats off for that. Meanwhile, standard setup once again from the side of Reckoning Esports. There's nothing too special that they can really do, considering the fact that it's Hookah Billiards, a site that has been tried and tested about a gazillion times, and this pretty much the standard flow here. Rotation onto blue stairs. It's going to be a couple of shields inside of the hallway. Probably there is in fact one inside of Hookah itself, the ADS, the Evil Eye from Jaeger and the Maestro. And the Vigil, who's going to be roaming probably along with the Bandit. Whether or not that's going to, where they're going to go, excuse me, that's what remains to be seen. As we actually have Nani actually going for the push on towards office. He's going to be joining himself in the Ash for that matter, as JV is probably going to be joined by Unknown Gamer towards the side of VIP. Fatals has made his way to the roof towards the big open skylight, as well as Jet the New Ash. That's Trisha. He's downstairs. The Jaeger on a bit of a roam game right now. It's got to be careful, mind you. I don't think there's an attacker coming downstairs for the time being, at least. But there is a drone. That's Nani's drone right there. That he might want to be careful of course. Ghost Streak in the meanwhile. A bullet hole angle. Is he going to see one? Yes, he is. And what an angle from the man. He's going to find Unknown Gamer. The drone has, in fact, spotted him out. But will there be a refrag? Doesn't look like it. Ghost Streak gets the first kill of the round. That's Unknown Gamer. That's your Nomad. A huge kill off the board. That's your air jabs and probably flashbangs if Unknown Gamer was rocking those off the board. White Stairs push coming in from the side of the Ash. I believe that is Nani right there. Will he find this kill? No, not quite. He gets taken out instead. The K1A on the visual, working out to perfection. But there's the VIP push from the Hibana. At the very least, the hard breach, as Hibana herself, JV, has made his way towards the side of Penthouse. No, he's actually back on VIP for the time being. With that line of sight, as there we go. But Fatals is going to be met with a bunch of Bandit batteries. No 3 billion IQ play this time, Fatals, as he has been countered thoroughly by Vortex. The Bandit pick in play. Peeking from the drone hole right now. He's going to try and see if he can find one. Oh, actually, was that an operator? I think he might have seen the Maestro right there. In fact, he did, but the Maestro is actually looking back straight at the drone hole, which didn't look that way from Hibana's perspective. Let's be real here. It looked like the Maestro was floating in midair, while Ghost Streak goes down. A few Fatals. That's the Thermite taking a kill, but will he be able to take a few more? He's got the diffusers. He's got to play around a smoke, mind you, and a C4 from Vortex. It's going to be pretty trying times, as Rats is going to be making sure he holds down the pink couch and the bomb entry area towards Billiards as much as he can. ADS is being burned by the Zophia's concussors, but another one will actually go through cleanly as the Thermite has pushed in. Meanwhile, vertical line of sight is being used by Shrisha, but he's not going to find anyone. Fatals finds one more. JV actually gets one more as well. And the Vortex go down, but Rats is going to refrag, and the Nostalgia is going to refrag as well. Rats goes down. It's all done to Shrisha on the blue stairs. He'll be taken out, and Nostalgia with the final kill is going to give Virtual 5 the sight and the round of the fourth one on the side of Hookah and Billiards. And that actually equalizes the round count out nice and quickly between both teams. 2-2 is the scoreline, ladies and gentlemen, and we're on round 5.
A really good advantage taken from V5 in that round specific. I'm not talking the totality of the match, but that round in specific, V5 coming alive with the frag game, very well played. That was an intelligent pick because they knew they definitely don't have the man count, not enough. And the way, if they happen to go to take this slow, try and attempt for a plan, try and go for stuff that you usually do, it'll not work out. So they went frag heavy, got those frags in, and a really good push, coordinated from the two people coming in from the side of Aquariums, pushing village. We had the Hibana push up from the side of VIP and the hallway as well. Got the frag onto the Maestro. Got the in fact the follow up as well, and that was Vortex playing with the Bandit. In fact, really well played from the side of Virtual 5 Esports, coming alive with a frag game, beating Reckoning Esports in that round, and that was very necessary for them because that has put in the equalizer on board. Let's see how things turn out as we go into this match. Once again, we'll be seeing Reckoning Esports come up with the same side that is going to be on the side of Hookah. We've got similar operators being used, except Ghost Freak will be on the Might this time around. Looks like they're not exactly having a great day in terms of what we're seeing the attackers bring out, like the lifelines and whatnot. I'm not sure. It's something Reckoning Esports have thought out for. They might as well use it. Rats will be still on the smoke, like we discussed, but it'll be Jet the new Ash, that is Srisha, who's back. The Maestro, and it'll be Aniket who's exchange roles with him as he's playing the Jaeger. Oh, he's actually trying to go for a bait spawn pick. He's going to spot one. He's not going to do any damage, and unfortunately going to have to fall back. There's a free fire. Look at that nostalgia. Some amazing game sense in the man. He's going to make sure that. All right, not too very surprising, but yeah, a good little bit of an edge you have yourselves when you have that kind of experience in the game. You're pre-firing straight away into cutting off a defender's pathway. That's really good. That take experience is what I try to say. But going ahead into this match, definitely we'll be seeing a whole lot more emphasis in terms of how Reckoning Esports will try to counter V5's dominance in terms of frag power, mind you. It's not been a dominance in terms of the match, the round counts are looking like, no. But it's been a frag heavy rounds for V5 that has got them the victory. We're seeing Aniket once again employ similar. He's not going to do that. Not the same mistake, not the same tactic that Ghost Freak happened to employ for himself. We'll be seeing him play. He's going to get spotted by the Jackal, in fact. And look at this, a good adaptation from the side. And Nani is going to bring up the Jackal scan. That means his position's now being given away. And that means the roam heavy. All right, he's actually gotten safe fast because JV looked away at the wrong time. And Aniket is back on site. Vortex watching these angles made by the smoke cell. We've seen Jet the new Ash watching this drone angle as well. You've got the prone angle, that is the drone prone angle. Yeah, that's what I'm going to call it from now. We'll be seeing Rats still peak along with the Bandit. They're chilling on site. They've got more than enough time wasted. In fact, 1 minute left and the push from the side of B5 is going to happen right now. Will it be another frag if we take from their side? Will this be a little more methodical, a little more slow, in fact? A standard defense that we like to see. We're seeing JV still holding out strong on VIP. There's no C4 to worry about for the man as well, so he's actually very chill about it. He doesn't really want to overextend right now. But the crossfires from Reckoning Esports looking very strong as well. This will be something that they need because not exactly been a great day. And look, oh boy. The connect from Unknown Gamer from the pins for coming out from his teammates is going to claim the life of Aniket. That's your Jaeger down and dusted. I'm seeing Fairuz make his way inside. He's actually pulled up off and close. But there's Ghost Freak who's going to shut him down and a nice frag coming in from him. It's 4 versus 4, equalized man count. 30 seconds left. The push will still be on. Rats has taken a little too many shots because he wants to go for the smoke plays, wants to deny what he tries to bring out, but Jet, the new match, that's Srisha, is going to get Nani. That's a Jackal on the board. Now Lifelines coming alive. The push is happening on the side as well. But there's so many angles that they've got to watch out for. What goes down, and there's another frag for Hibana once again, very special plays. Hibana doing all the work. Triple kill for the man. Where's the last person? That goes free. He's inside Hookah. He gets the frag. That's a triple kill for the man. But now the plant has got to go down because there's no time left. And this is it. This is where Ghost Freak is going to convert this into a victory for Reckoning Esports. As that, it did come down to another frag heavy round, but it was Reckoning Esports walking away with the end victory. In fact, it did essentially come down to the Hibana going haywire on the side of Reckoning Esports' defense, cutting them very smoothly, but towards the end, that sprint to the hallway was not advised, and that is what puts round 5 on board for them. 3 is the scoreline, and will be going to 6.
Round 6, the last round before roll stop, is in play, and once again, Reckoning Esports have taken their lead back. Mind you, it was an equalized scoreline just before that round, but it was a very chaotic end of a round on second floor. Hookah Ghost Freak out of the Bandit with the 6-pick ticket. He's going to be taking the Warden. Okay, interesting right there from the man. As Warden, an operator you don't really get to see a lot of. We saw a spike in Warden picks on towards the which patch was it? It was the mid-season patch of Year 5 Season 1 when we had the Ying buff, actually. It's been quite a while, of course. He has since been nerfed down, back down to 3 Candelas, but those 4 Candelas and 2 smokes, it was definitely the week of the Ying. And that's when we saw Warden be picked quite a bit as well. With that being said, right now it's going to be Kitchen and Service Entrance from the side of the defense right here. That is Reckoning Esports bringing out this site, a standard site, and I think this is actually the first time we've seen them go to first floor Kitchen, as they've pretty much been emphasizing on Hookah, Blue and Sunrise Bar, and a Penthouse, not necessarily in that order, mind you. The Vigil this time on towards the Penthouse big window is going to be going for a little bit of a peek towards the APC area. Of the front door, of course, but is he going to find somebody? I'm not seeing any bodies in this general vicinity, and neither will Aniket, as the rest of the team is finishing up the defensive setup towards the side of side. There's a push onto office coming in from the side of Virtual 5 right now, but they're going to have to face the music from Vortex, the Legion, the man with the goo mines. He's being flashed right now as more flashbangs are coming in. He's been flashed to infinity, but he's still alive, and that's what really matters. Going for this peak right now. Still not going to find anybody as the hatch above him has been opened. That's Aniket trying to give him a little bit of cover, playing vertical. Vortex, all he has to do is sit back and wait for the peak from the side. V5 shots are going to be fired by the Vigil. Still hasn't found anybody, mind you. 90's taking a bit of damage, but nothing big coming out from the side of V5 or Reckoning. They're caught in a bit of a stalemate as more droning's happening. Shots are being fired. That's Nanny on the Jackal, but just the US is going to find Nostalgia in the meanwhile. That's Zofia off the board. That's a big kill right there. Actually, he's just taken one, but Ghostweek's taking a bit of damage towards side. Drone's been taken out by the Legion as his general location is known, but again, they can't make the push happen while the Bonus trying to get in towards Aquarium where the Visual was last known. There we go. Aniket's going to go down. JF with the kill, and a good kill indeed onto the man, forcing Vortex out of offices. And of course, he's going to leave a parting gift on towards the security room door. 4 versus 4 right now. Of course, the equalized man count makes it a situation that Virtual 5 have found themselves in, of course. Reckoning, all they have to do is stall for time, pull back towards site, and make sure that the diffuser doesn't go off. But Shrisha, he's inside of Sunrise right now. He could be caught out from the push towards Blue from offices, but will he is the real question. There's a 3-man push coming in from that area. Failed caught a fight with the man. The scout, he's out, but he's actually going to, yep, he actually did find him right there. That is the Buck with a great kill onto the Jaeger. As, unfortunately for Shrisha, he went down to the skeleton key, not even Buck's main C8 SFW. Vortex, Rats, and Ghost Freak are what remains for the side of the defense right now. Virtual 5 in a bit of an advantageous position, but Fatal actually take a bit of damage from inside the site. Shots are being exchanged, but still no kills being confirmed from the Buck right there as he went for a bit of a spray and pray in towards site. Wild JV, he's going to take one down. There we go. That's Rats on the board. A double kill for the Hibana this round. He's going to find one more. Not quite yet. Shots being fired as Ghost Freak's taking up a bit of a fight with the smoke canisters to support, well, what remains of the smoke canister, mind you, as Rats, of course, has been taken down. Vortex, he sees the planter, and he's going to get him. That's the diffuser drop from a very long angle, all the way from the luggage area as the Nomad is pushing in. The meanwhile, gets down and taken out the SMG-12 from Ghost Freak. Is going to find that kill. As a 2 versus 2 right now, less than 10 seconds remain for the side of the attackers. Virtual 5 don't have diffuser. They have to go for this. The Jackal from inside the bathroom is going to find one. That's Ghost Freak off the board. But the Legion still alive. He's dropped diffuser again. And there's no time. The Legion with the play might have just secured it. He has! Reckoning Esports with the play from the Legion, sitting safe on the side of luggage on second floor outside of Aquarium. He made the rotate, he had the angle, and that is why that main wall of kitchen doesn't get reinforced. Ladies and gentlemen, a beautiful play from the Legion right there, and that is going to put Reckoning in a good lead, 4-2 going into round 7.
A good round lead, in fact, 4-2, and off the back of Vortex playing in a very powerful position. Really well done, but it was V5 who just could not shake him off, at least not at the right time. But really well done for the Reckoning Esports getting this They've run on board, and now we'll be going to halftime. Let's take a quick look at the scoreboard as well. Along with the role swaps coming in, that's definitely a dynamic both these teams are looking for. But what I'm interested in is the scoreboard. Look at that. We've got a very evenly distributed scoreboard on the side of B5. And actually, it's the same for these teams now that you think about it. Not a whole lot of emphasis on one player, and that's good. That's good. Everybody's doing the weightlifting. It's not no over dependency on anybody. So yeah, that's great. Going ahead on round 7, Nostalgia will be playing the Legion. We've got Nanny playing the Jaeger, in fact, while Fatals will be on the smoke. Unknown Gamer has brought up the Mozzie, but he's disconnecting for some. Yeah, he's gonna get disconnected for sure. Look at that, he's moonwalking. There's no issues with his ping though. No, actually, he's back all right. That is just he's just an MJ fan, people. He just wanted to moonwalk. He did not want to disconnect. That's how Unknown Gamer rolls, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll be going ahead into this matchup. The action phase will be underway. We've got Rats running the Nomad, a very important and very influential operator as well. Comes to a map like Coastline, you know, so many runners that you can just make happen. We've got Vortex playing the Ash. He's scared, though he does not want to push into offices. He's just going to do that anyway. All right, that's it. That's a ballsy from the side of the Ash, but he can get found if he's not very cautious about what he's doing. Oh, he's going to find the feed at the good. He's going to tag him up and take him out as well. Really well done from the side of Vortex. That's a very important frag for them. That does give away information to Vamai, and he's going to be more than glad to pick up the refrag. Vortex is going to take the fall. We're still seeing Unknown Gamers stay on the side of Sunrise. Might as well meet Ghost Freak anymore, but now he's getting peeked from multiple angles. That is what he's got to be scared about. Ghost Freak has already made his way on the side, pretty close to the kitchen, but Aniket knows exactly where Unknown Gamer has pushed on to. And now, he's put him in a bad spot. The stuns are coming in. Unknown Gamer, he'll not find that frag. There's the drone who's possibly given away the information. Aniket will be pretty happy to collect that frag as well. We're going ahead in a 3 versus 4 situation. 5 are not looking great in terms of man count. But the way they've played so far, you might as well see them extra plays, and look at that, the play is in. But he's not going to connect this time because the timing was a little off from the side of JV. Not something you expect somebody to do. Not play he was intending to make, but the timing was a little off, like a little bit. Could have waited or could have done it sooner. He might as well found himself a frag, but no. It's a shutdown from Reckoning Esports right now. 2 versus 4. Still trying to fence out the hand. Said the head is going to get found by Aniket. Another nice frag for the man. We're seeing them go ahead in a 1 versus 4 now. Plan is going out, and there's the finishing kill from Aniket as well. It's been Aniket round so far in this round, on round 7 at least. Triple kill for him. And very impactful kills as well. Reckoning Esports will be making their lead felt a whole lot further. Round 8 will be underway, and the scoreline is 5-2.
5-2 is the scoreline, and this is a pretty good lead. Very, I wouldn't quite say very good yet until, of course, they go to match point, which they are, of course, 1 round away from Reckoning Esports, but this is still a pretty good lead right here from them right now. Going on to attack on Coastline off of the back of 2 very successful defending rounds. Well done to them, but they've got to continue for 2 more rounds at the very least, unless V5, of course, has other ideas. They definitely do. But are they going to be able to execute those ideas? Vortex with the 6th pick out of the Ash into the Jackal, knowing that maybe this time Ash plays won't quite work at the very least for that first kill, seeing as he got that off a drone hole facing inside of a blue. Anyway, I might as well have the Jackal for that operation. While Hookability is going to be set first once again, this time on the defense from the side of B5, of course, as round 8 is definitely going to be a very interesting round indeed. In fact, all rounds after this point is going to be very interesting, starting with this round, because again, Reckoning Esports, they are 1 round away from match point, 2 rounds away from victory. Virtual 5 are in a very uphill battle right now, 3 rounds away from equalizing with Reckoning Esports, and then they can start thinking about getting to the match point. Rounds on board. That is pretty much what dictates whether or not a match goes in the favor of a particular team, as actually, I think Unknown Gamer just caught a drone right there. Interesting, although this pest doesn't seem to have worked out, and Nanikit's gonna put in a no in chat. I think that's his drone that the Mozzie was chasing. Unfortunately for him, he's not caught that particular drone, but I think he still caught another drone regardless. We did hear his voice line go off, although I didn't quite get to hear exactly what he said. Nanny, in the meanwhile, holding down inside of Sunroom, right outside of offices. He's gonna have a push come towards him any second now. He's got to be careful. Meanwhile, Fatal is playing actually playing the dock right here. Sitting inside of a hookah lounge, he's gonna be again gonna have to be careful. While Nostalgia, he's not being careful. He is being ballsy right here. Sitting inside a service entrance, there is an attacker right next to the service door, and he's gonna go for it. That's Ghost Freak, the Sledge, I think, and Nostalgia alt walking his way up to the door. The Sledge gives away his position. Will the Jaeger peek? Not quite. He's gonna go on his drone instead, but no, there's no drone to be had, and he actually gets the kill regardless. Unfortunate for the Jaeger, but he didn't quite calculate how far the Sledge was from the door. Going for the peak, ended up with a loss in his life. Instead, the Jackal tracks going off on Nanny. Meanwhile, the man's taking a bit of damage. Looks like it was on the white stairs as well, as there is the Jackal, but the Jackal's looking the wrong way. I think maybe not. He is actually. Vortex is unaware of Nanny pushing up behind him. Vortex, he gotta turn around. He won't, and Nanny will get that kill as Ghost finds another one that's on the game of the board. But there's Nanny. He's found one. Will he find one more? The double kill for the man as he's gonna pull back from a security room instead. Wisely there as he's low on HP. He's gotta make plays happen, but there's another attacker to try and find him inside the bathroom, and there's the Sledge, Unknown Gamer, with a triple kill this round. Excuse me, that's Ghost Freak with a triple kill this round, as the man has been absolutely fantastic playing the Sledge. He's got to get a couple more though if he wants that sweet ace and a chance to become the weekly highlight clip. Again, you know, we're always keeping tabs right there. As you know, Ghost Freak, if he gets the saves, that could certainly be a good chance for him. Meanwhile, Fatals, he's caught in a 2 versus 3 with the JV. He's gonna go for the peek onto the big window of billiards. Not gonna find anyone just yet. The rappel, excuse me, on towards the side of the balcony of Aquarium is in. But no, Ghost Freak actually goes down instead. That is the dock with one. JV's found another. Aniket's gone down. It's all done to Rats in a 1v2 suddenly. The man counter swung quite wildly as one of the defenders, that was the dock, was found by the air jab placed in earlier. Shots are being fired. Fails, takes a bit of damage, but he's the dock. He's got stim pistols on his hand, and he's going to be using those to his advantage and run out from Fatals. He's going to find where the Nomad's playing. Not quite. He's going to be forced to pull back as the Legion is not going to lose that gunfight. He's going to win, and Virtual 5 Esports keeping themselves just that little bit more alive, give themselves a little bit more of a chance to win this matchup right here. Oh, dear me. Connecting the shot as he was air jabbed away. Well done to the Legion with the aim. Just, well, barely getting through, mind you. It was a scrape, but it was a good one regardless. First location is going to be the side of choice from the side of the defense. And now it is 3-5, still in favor of Reckoning Esports.
So that was a nice shot from JV on the Legion. Got to give him that. A really good finisher as well from the side of defense. But that being said, Hookah successfully defended for the side of V5, and now we'll be seeing ourselves go and air onto kitchen and service entrance. Well, it definitely could have been a different outcome. The way Reckoning Esports played that slow, you know, employing a whole lot of time into getting the roam cleared, and very well done as well. Got to give him that. But when it happened to the end of the execute onto the site, they were not really prepared for the kind of aggression that V5 was planning to bring on board, and oh boy, they brought that out amazingly well. V5 puts another run on board, but they're still 2 rounds away from getting in for the equalizer, while Reckoning Esports sit 1 round away from getting to match point. But we'll see something of that sort come up. Maybe, who knows? We, for ourselves, at least as casters and for the spirit of Siege, we love to see such comebacks, man. We love to see such stuff happen. Will that be the case or not? Let us know in the chat whom are you supporting, Virtual 5 Esports or Reckoning Esports, as the next match as well is going to be Reckoning Esports playing once again, mind you people, Vector Sports playing against Reckoning Esports in the next match coming up. But we'll see that match very soon, depends on Reckoning Esports and Virtual 5's performance, because right now the ball's in Virtual 5's court, while Reckoning Esports stay 1 round away from taking this to match point. JV making sure that the Legion mines are well placed. Just making sure that all of that stall stuff is happening from the side of the defense. That means the Reckoning Esports will not be allowed an easy entry on the side. But there you go. Rats is going to spot the Jaeger coming up. The pre-fire is in for the Jaeger first, but Rats very close and very quick with whatever he's trying to do. Just maneuvers a little bit. Does not find anything though. Just a little bit of a rappel game. I'm a window player dude moments for him. He's not going to convert that into anything though. Fatal's playing inside Hookah. He might as well find the Jackal right now the way he's looking at. But it'll be Vortex will be the first one to get the footprint scan on. There you go as I speak about it. He's going to peek the hallway wide. He's going to find the footprints, but he knows exactly that could have been a bait. He does not want to overcommit to it. and that's why he's gonna fall back and go on his drone. Fade still holding strong on the side of Hookah. But the laser giveaway his position the way the Sad Reckoning Esports are placed in terms of positioning. But a turnaround comes in that's going to tag up Zofia quite a bit, but it'll be JV taking more than that. It's a huge HP disadvantage that they've taken. But here's Jackal watching the hallway, and that's why the Bandit has got to fall back. And Annie will be on side as well, but it's the Vigil who's got to make some plays happen. He's the one who's got to wait a minute. Fatal has come up with C4 play. In fact, Ghost Freak takes the fall for it. Not even Aniket. Now Sledge trying to do a little bit of a try to go for a reconstruction, but instead he lost his life in that endeavor. We'll be seeing Vortex go for this white peak. He's holding down this flank perfectly for the Sad Reckoning Esports with a nice drone for himself to help the 90 hallway. But there you go, the peak. Oh, it might as well be in from Vortex. He's being very patient right now. JV meanwhile is going to find Rats. He's going to go for this peak. He does not connect on it, but now he knows there's a push up from the Sad Luggage happening as well. The push-up has happened. Oh boy, 3 attacker defenders. In fact, Clone is closing up on him. Meanwhile, the diffuser has already gone down. Down comes in on the Bandit, but here's the unknown gamer to find that track. And it's a retake that Virtual 5 will have to fight against. Though Aniket is going to lose his life. It's all on Jet Diaz, Prisha, and a 1 versus 3 because I believe the revive should be in, and it will be. 1 versus 3 in a post-match situation. All odds in the favor of Srisha, except for the fact that he's got to win these gunfights. Let's see if he's able to do that. A good position for him to even go for the denial if he wants to. But he's playing this to perfection. He knows exactly where he'll get exposed from. And now the bait is into play. He's going to get a frag. But there's Nani. Enough bullets? No, they won't be enough. The bearing 9 is in hand, but the diffuser already gone down. And that's the perfect retake. That's exactly what you do, Virtual 5 Esports. Really well played for them. That puts another round. Getting very close and putting Reckoning Esports in a really bad spot. Almost close to the equalizer, but just not yet. Round 10 will be underway.
Round 10 is indeed underway, as looks like we're heading to the bar side, as I like to call it. Blue and Sunrise Bar is going to be in play from the side of V5 on the defense. They have done extremely well so far to stage a bit of a comeback right here. 4-5 in the favor of Reckoning Esports, mind you. It could just be V5's night if they continue this momentum that they have gathered for themselves. Rounds 8 and 9 have gone pretty heavily in their favor for that matter. While Ghost Freak, he's out of the Twitch into the Sledge once again. It's going to be very interesting as Bars is an interesting side by itself. We saw Reckoning Esports come here in an attempt to defend it way back in round 3. Unfortunately, it didn't quite work out for them with the hold that they had set up. Will it work out for the side of V5? Now is the real question. Excuse me. As we're going to have those standard reinforcements. Actually, there's a little bit of an upstairs hold as well. One on towards the main wall of Billiards, and one on towards one of the side walls of Hookah, I believe that is. That's the visual reinforcing up there. While Unknown Gamer is going to be putting down his bandit batteries, holding down Blue Bar. Of course, the quadra reinforcement of Blue Bar, the big wall as it were, is going to remain soft. We're probably going to be a few lines of sight, or maybe a couple of impact rotates going to be put in there as okay. Very interesting bandit battery positioning from Unknown Gamer. Of course, he's putting those down there just in case anybody from inside of VIP gets a bright idea. Any Hibana or whatever hard breach at the side of Reckoning wants to bring in. Although, you know, if anybody just goes onto the roof, those bandit batteries can pretty much kiss their existence goodbye. As Fatal is going to be holding down inside of First Floor Kitchen in the meanwhile. Man playing the Rook, bringing in those armor plates for his team. As we have Aniket and Ghost Freak towards the Aquarium Rappel. As Ghost Freak's actually being shot at from many angles right now. He's going to open the hatch, rotate down towards the safety of having a teammate. That's Nostalgia inside of offices. And rotate away. Nani, the man has made a smart move indeed. Aniket is going to push in, looking towards luggage because he knows that there's no vigil in this area. At the very least for now, the drone should confirm that. He's going to make a vertical line of sight. He's going to see the Jaeger, but no, he's going to get taken out instead. Sent through the wall by Nostalgia. Well done by the man. The Jaeger getting that headshot, taking out a huge soft breach operator for the side of the attackers. As a very interesting use of the Hibana pellets right there to open up a breach because open up the hatch that is inside of Aquarium. 4 vs 5 right now. Reckoning Esports not in a great situation once again. Concussions coming out towards the side of Cool upstairs. Not going to find anybody as the sledge is going to be here to support Vortex. Ghost Freak and Vortex, the ones on the second floor right now. They've got to make things happen for their team. Verticality is going to be in play once again from the sledge, but there's the Bandit, Unknown Gamer to find one along with Nanny. They're here for the flank here. And will they be able to find these operators? Not quite. Ghost Freak has actually gone down, and there we go. Vortex goes down as well. That's Nanny with a couple of kills, along with the help of Unknown Gamer. Has been great for them on the flank right now as it's down to Shrisha and Rats. And there we go. Rats is going to find one just as I speak about him. He's going to find the other operator, though, up here. There's a couple of defenders on the roam right now. There's the Jaeger holding down an aquarium. Will he be seen? Yes, he will, but the shots are going to be exchanged. The flashbang's in, and it's going to flash the Jaeger? I don't think so. Another one goes in. This time it's definitely found him, but he's still going to miss the shot as Fatals has found Jet the New Ash in the meanwhile. Another flashbang, but oh, dear me. That unfortunate set of events for Rats, trying with flashbangs galore, not working out. Nostalgia doing what he can in that situation. Is going to win out that gunfight with the pistol. That, ladies and gentlemen, is going to give the equalizer to the side of Virtual 5 Esports. A very well played set of rounds coming out from them. 5-5 is the scoreline. Round 11 is in play.
that was a very funny attempt from Rats trying to flash the Jaeger and getting the frag, but it was not enough. But he did get flashed from the first flash though. But in that quick peek, it just could not connect, and Raz did not want to take a risk. That's why he went for a few more flashes, and that costed him. And in fact, not only that, some of the mistakes as well. But yeah, definitely the round in entirety went in the favor of Virtual 5. Really well played, and bringing out the frag power is, I think, what Virtual 5 has come down to. Because look at this, Fatals is literally running the rook. Why would somebody bring out the sweater dude here to play on competitive? Nobody likes to pick rook. It's actually very bizarre, but it's working for Virtual 5 Esports. They put in the equalizer on board, and now we going to round 11. This is anybody's round. Whoever wins this goes to match point. What a nice run of events if you're a 5 fan. Definitely, it's looking very great for them. Let's see going ahead how things will be turning out. We're seeing Unknown Gamer once again employing the Mozzie, and the same place that he's playing right now, Sunrise. He did not spot the Ashes drone there. All right, there you go. He's going to spot. No, he actually does not spot it. All right, Nipper. Excuse me. Unknown Gamer will not be seeing him take any other drones out. We got Nostalgia playing on the Jaeger once again, and he's actually gone downstairs. All right, once again, triple man drone. Only 2 people on site. Oh, wait, Fates actually wants to challenge this angle. He hasn't even brought the talk on board, mind you, people. It is the rook. He is literally challenging everybody out there to peek him, in fact, for gunfights. JV is chilling out inside along with Fatals as well. And the Gridlock track stringers will be into play this time around. Ghost Freak has brought that alive. You might as well see something of that sort, you know, some plays of that sort come out. Let's see if that is going to be the case or not. Ghost Freak wrap along the side of Aquarium, just trying to make sure that everything is well and accounted for. Aniket has brought the Ayana into play, as that is going to down Unknown Gamer. That's a nice nade, but he does not know that the down is into play. That could be a huge misplay from the side of V5. If they happen to go with a revive in that vicinity, no, they will still get it done. And that is still all well 88 HP less for Unknown Gamer to work with. But the breach from the Hibana has happened as well. He's trying to find the lesion. Does he get tagged? Not even that. Back into the safety of the reinforcement. There's Ghost Freak finding Fatals. Meanwhile, that's your rook off the board. Not sure where did he find that from. But heck, wait a minute. JV wants to go for this peak. All right. Very ballsy. Look at this. Taking the game to the turf of Reckoning Esports. Not fearing for a second. And going for any kind of peak right now. That is what V5 is doing. And it's being great for them. Don't get me wrong though. I'll still be seeing the G36 gang come alive. What? Jet the New Ash already very quick to get on the side and go for the plan. There's Gridlock track. Stinger stopping the push up, but here's JV. Gonna get a frag. He's gonna get 2. What is this going on? It's Aniket who gets a refrag on. There's another frag. I believe that was from Nostalgia who came up from the team kill. Yes, it was. Jet the New Ash gets Nanny. It's a 1 versus 3 now for Nosti. He's gonna find a frag onto Diana. That's Aniket on the board. But Rats and Jet the New Ash, the Srishan Rats, in fact, is what he's still got to find. It's not exactly an angle you can really work with. And double peak comes into play from Reckoning Esports. Drone is up just for the insurance. But the reverse rapid peak is something Nostalgia is not expecting right now. cannot even go for the long arm defuse because there's nobody in the big window. It's both of them on the aquarium balcony. They're pushing up, awfully close. They're on the counter. It's pushed up very high. He's going to get that frag. A really good kill, in fact. But here's Rats. It's going to get the finisher for Reckoning Esports, and they'll be the first ones to go to match point after a huge stall out from the side of Virtual 5. But the real question still stands. Now is, in fact, first round 12 will be underway, and this is the round that will put everything at stake. Reckoning Esports 1 run away from winning this match, and Virtual 5 1 run away from taking us to overtime.
Ladies and gentlemen, the round of ones is in a play. 1 round for the side of Reckoning to win this match and put V5's little comeback spree to a close. 1 round for V5 to extend their time staying alive in this match, push to overtime, and give us a very, very juicy match indeed. Fatals with the 6 pick out of the Rook into the smoke, while Jackal's going to go out of the gridlock into the Jackal. First floor kitchen is going to be the site of choice, and round 12 is going to be the round where everything goes down. This entire match's fate is decided on this round until we go to overtime, of course, and that is the ball on the court of V5. Are they going to be able to do it, or are Reckoning Esports going to win this out? That is what remains to be seen, as Nani, interestingly enough, reinforcing that one little panel towards the side of Blue Bar, just to protect himself or any of his defender fellows who end up happening to sit behind the Blue Bar itself, inside of the room that is conveniently named a Blue Bar, of course. Jones have pretty much spotted out the fact that there is a vigil in existence on the map, and not his exact location, of course. They know that he's somewhere around Blue Bar and offices, but exactly where he is, that remains unknown, unless, of course, a drone did manage to see him again. Vigil's max sight distance for drones seems to be a little inconsistent at times, and it very well could be a time when it is inconsistent, as we, of course, don't have the exact player's view. All we have is a spectator side view. Fados, the smoke, sitting in towards Sunrise Bars. Nasty is going to hold on towards main lobby, but inside the security room, the window has been opened. He's got to be careful of this, mind you, because there's a rappel in, but Fail's actually going to find one. That's the Sunrise hold on to Rat. And the twist jump. Did it see Nasty? I think it did. At least he thinks it did. And he's going to pull away instead. Smokes are coming out in the meanwhile. You can hear Fatal's going for it, as there's a peek on towards the ruins window of Sunrise. Shots being fired by the SMG-11 of the smoke still. He's holding down behind the Sunrise bar. He's still alive and doing quite a bit of damage. He's already done quite a bit of damage, for that matter, as the Vigil is going to be spotted inside a Blue Bar, and the office push is going to come in. Aniket, this is going to try and go for a wall bang. Not quite. I don't think so. The smoke is slowly trying to pull back, but there's a drone also. See him? But no, that's the Vigil. Actually takes a lot of damage, Nani. But Aniket, unable to confirm the kill, runs out of ammo just before he can. Nani still alive. JV's going to pull back towards the side of kitchen, throw down a Gu mine on the kitchen door. As these angles being watched from Virtual 5 are going to put Reckoning on their feet, on the edge of their seat, as Fatals inside of Sunrise. He sees the operator, but no, the SMG-11 can't quite connect in that situation. He's going to see the other one. What a connect from the man. Fatals has found one. Will he find another? That is the Jackal on the Sunrise door. No, he won't. The Jackal gets that kill instead, but the Jackal gets taken off as well. That's a refract from Nani, putting them on a 4v2. Impact comes out as a distraction as he's trying to fight the two remaining attackers towards the side of Blue Bar. That is Aniket, the lone man here inside of office, mind you. And Vortex has shifted towards the side of Ruins. It is a 2v4. Vortex and Aniket have to do something about the situation they found themselves in. They've got to pull off something special if they want to give Reckoning Esports this round, but will they be able to, as Vortex slowly pushing up towards the side of Sunrise. The man's got the F2 with the hollow to compensate for, of course, the high climb on the recoil, while Aniket is pulling up towards the hallway. He's given his position with those shots, of course, but Nani gets down in the meanwhile. The man was low on HP as the impacts are going to come out, but he's going to use that to make a rotate instead. Goes to the punch hole on the Blue Bar wall, as he's going to pull back from that as well. The Legion's going to see him. There we go. The shots are going to connect, and another one as well. Nasty and JV are going to come in with the final 2 kills. And Virtual 5 Esports, ladies and gentlemen, have won round 12, which means it's a 6-6 equalizer. And I think everyone knows what time it is. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to rumble? Overtime is in play.
V5 taking us to overtime. This match just got a whole lot more exciting. Not allowing Reckoning Esports to walk away with the match point advantage that they had. Well, we see ourselves going on around 13, and yes, it'll be underway. V5 will still be on the defense, and we'll be seeing the kitchen and service entrance cup. A quick look at the scoreboard. I don't want to walk away from overtime without having to look at the kills that we've seen them drop. Fails on the 11, a JV with highest frags on V5, 13 frags for himself. Nani followed up by 9. We got Nasty and Unknown Gamer followed by 8 and 7. Good emphasis in terms of frag count. Now we look at it. Now the leaderboard looks so alive. And in double digits, you always love to see that. On the side of Reckoning, it's only one double-digit number we're getting to see from Ghost Freak. He's got 12 frags for himself. Jet, the new Ash, has got 9 frags. Aniket and Rats equalize on 7 frags for them. So they've got the same assists, but one of them has more points than the other. It looks like they've been doing a whole lot more droning and tagging of people. You know how that goes. Just kidding. We'll be seeing Vortex of all people on 6 frags. Oh, that's interesting. Man has been the MVP quite a bit for the past few seasons of TEC here, so not exactly having a great day, looks like. Going ahead on to round 13 here, and the side is going to be the kitchen once again. A good lookout to the way V5 is approaching their defense. They're having 3 men emphasize on holding the side on the entirety of the side of the west area of this map, while we've got some emphasis on the east side as well, but it's essentially only one person holding down side. It's a quick rotate from all of these people. They like to come back to side. The rotates are happening very fast and in quick succession, and that is what puts V5 on a rather bit of an edge against Reckoning Esports, because Reckoning, they're going very methodical, or just trying to get a whole lot more information which they are not able to collect, unfortunately. We'll be seeing a service rappel peak. Aniket has actually lost a little bit of HP already. Not sure where that came in from, but something that you don't expect to see. And wait, Rats took out his drone? No, he's making space for... He's just getting those candles taken out. He's making space for the Nomad shot to go out first. But there's somebody down below, that's Nasty. Might as well go aggressive like the last time, but no, he won't be doing that, at least not as of now. It's come to a stall point here. Everybody sitting down, chilling out. It's not a whole lot of work except for Aniket. He's all made his way up top. The reconstruction is in for the man. You got Vortex on the Zofia as well. Rats still, actually he's come back off the rappel. Looks like they want to go for the plant right now. They want to do it quick. We're seeing Aniket trying to find anybody he can. Oh, there you go. He's going to find somebody eventually. That's right behind the freezer area. The Legion is going to get tagged a bit, but there's the peek from Aniket as well. Let's not connect on it, not yet. Wait a minute. It's a cat and mouse chase game, but neither of them is going to be the victor of that. Except for JV, he's lost a lot of HP and enough to put a man to shape. Oh, there you go. The push is in from Esports. They want to go for the plan and stick it as well. There'll be Swisha using the it's going in for the plan. Except Ghost Freak are going to get some frags for himself. Then Vortex on another frag game. He comes alive with the frag game. Eventually, though, fails an Unknown Gamer. All that is left. Unknown Gamer will be going for the wall. Long peek, but he's not going to find anybody. Fails on his side. He's got SMG 11 in the play. The hallway peek is not something he's expecting. There's Vortex playing very close to the doorway. Is that Vortex? No, that is Rats, in fact. Nomad, he's going to find him, and then you go, the kill is confirmed. It's all on Unknown Gamer. He gets down, and the finisher from Vortex is in. That's a flawless round for Reckoning Esports, taking match point right back from the hands. V5 that took that away from them. Reckoning Esports coming alive on round 13. This match is very exciting, getting very spicy, in fact. Neither of these teams want to give up, and that takes us to round 14 in the favor of the defenders now. Reckoning Esports.
Well. 76 is the scoreline. Reckoning Esports are back on the match point. And this match is just getting more and more and more exciting with each passing round, each kill, each piece of utility deployed, and each amount of intel gathered is making this match come all the more closer. Will V5 be able to keep themselves alive? Once again, they definitely need to, as the match point has been secured from the side of Reckoning Esports. In the meanwhile, Look at that. Ghost Freak, 13 kills to the man, as Fatals and JV are on the other side, of course, double-digit kills to them as well. 11, 13, 9, 8, and 7 from Nanny, Nostalgia, and Unknown Gamer bringing in the rear, as Reckoning Esports, of course, have their fair share of support as well. Again, in Rainbow Six, of course, it's not just the number of kills you get, it's also down to how you drone, how much you give intel and utility to your teammates. That counts as well. It may not show on the leaderboard in terms of frags, but it does show somewhat in terms of assists. Rats is going to be making some vertical lines aside to be played from inside of office. Once again, the smoke shotgun coming into play, and we know for a fact that he can use this SMG-11 wielded to a terrifying precision. Although, you know, sometimes we've also seen the fact that SMG-11 plays can be a little wonky as well. It's down to the fact that recoil is, it's just a little untrustworthy, shall we say. That's just my personal experience, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not speaking in terms of these players. In the meanwhile, I just noticed there's the Monty in play from Unknown Gamer, and Nostalgia's playing the Lion. Very interesting indeed. They might want to go for a Monty smoke plant with the help of the EE1D from Nasty. But will they be able to Vortex holding down behind the hookah? He might just be found by Nostalgia if he breaks this window right here, as doesn't seem like he will quite. The Twitch gets taken out in the meanwhile. That is Fatals with the F2 and the ACOG. All right, interesting right there from the man. He's going to throw out another one, of course, as JV is holding down from below. It is definitely going to be a heavy take towards the side of the hookah as an E1D goes out. And the Band-Aid, unfortunately, his back has been set on fire. Nostalgia's going to get the kill onto Vortex. That's one down. 4 more to go for the side of V5 on this attack. There's the Womai in the hallway. As Aniket looks like he's going to be going for a run out right now. Will he find the line? No, the angle's a bit too steep. As Fatals, he wanted to go for the plant right there, but Unknown Gamer's taking a bit too much damage from the smoke canisters. Natty's going to find one. He's found 2. The man's going off right now as he's going to get refragged down to by Aniket, who's going to be going for the peak, but there's the Montaigne to meet his shields through the sofa in the meanwhile. Aniket's taking a bit of damage from Blue Vibes, and that is JV with the kill, leaving the smoke. Ras, the last man standing. Another canister comes out. It'll stop Fatals from the plant, but how long? Unknown Gamer goes down in the meanwhile as Ras, the last man standing, he'll be taken out as well. The upside down rappel from Nostalgia. The Lion is going to find the last man standing, and V5, they are taking this match as seriously as they can, and they're taking us, ladies and gentlemen, to round 15, maximum overtime.
Oh boy, not something I was expecting out of this match today. It was, it's quite the surprise though. Virtual Fight Esports definitely want to shut Reckoning Esports down. They want to take away the advantage from them and claim their spot. In fact, right now, like I said, for anybody who's joined us right now, Reckoning Esports sit only 1 rank away from V5 in terms of the team standings in the leaderboard, as on Division 1, obviously. If V5 happens to win this, they'll be going above Reckoning Esports. And if Reckoning Esports happens to win this, they'll be getting themselves a whole lot of a nice boost from the 4th spot to the 2nd spot. Well, it only stands to see how things will turn out, because this is indeed the final. There's no more round after this, people. This is it. Whoever wins this takes this. Reckoning Esports will be on attack, and V5 is on defense. V5, amazing track record that they've had on defense, mind you, people. You might as well see something here. If V5 happens to lose this, it's definitely going to be something that they'll be walking away with a huge frown on their face, because they made an amazing comeback of what Reckoning Esports was leading into halftime. I wouldn't really call it a comeback, but then again, it was a good 2 rounds that they put on board. Then it's been a to and fro, and now here we are, 115. No way. This is anybody's game at this point. Everybody could take this, but it only stands to see if we'll be making the best out of this or not, and that is definitely V5. I mean, if I was a V5 fan, I would definitely want this team to win, man, at this point, because they're not giving up. Reckoning Esports taking the match point away from them 2 times in a row. Neither of those times is V5 has been, they've given up. So yeah, first time it is that V5 happens to go on to match point, but coincidentally, it's Reckoning Esports match point as well. It is indeed the maximum overtime, people, that we're looking at. Fatals taking a few shots. No, he's not gonna take any shots. In fact, he's gonna fall back with the altar, go back on the reload on the bailiff as well. While we've got JV playing the leadership. This guy, JV's been amazing, influential. Nanny, meanwhile, is going to start off. That's a Jet, the new has taken off the board. That's your diffuser as well. is that? What? Nanny went for the peak on the skylight? Dude, what is V5 doing? Wait, what is left the game? That's very unfortunate. This is such a bad moment for Reckoning Esports right now. This might as well be something that V5 can work on to, because now it's a 3 versus 5 and not in the favor of the attackers. Oh boy, Vortex, that's the worst time for anybody to disconnect. This is so looking like V5 round. Let's see if that is the case or not. Aniket outside hookah trying to find anything he can through the slit from the barricade. Nothing that he's found so far. Rat's already making his way on the side, wants to go for the plant, but the diffuser has not been retrieved yet from Ghost Fake on the Jackal. A reverse weapon is in, but Rats is doing his best to hold down. But here's Ghost Fake. He's brought the diffuser back into place. He's got 2 smokes left on himself as well. He might as well go for the smoke and then the plant, but it'll be Rats who wants to stick the plant right now. Aniket trying to go for the nades while his team is going for the plant. Not exactly a play you want to make right now. They're still stalling out, they're still gaining information, they still want to make sure that everything is known and accounted for, but there's a triple take from down below. There's the GH9 brothers and Nanny to tag along. The push is in. Reckoning Esports trying to throw on flashes first to make sure that they don't really have a to worry about. But the push-up has happened, and there you go. Rats is going for the plant. Or is there a C4 to play? There is. And he's getting tagged along from hell and back. And there you go. Rats is going to take the fall. That's a diffuser off the board. Aniket has got to get shut down as well. It's all on a Ghost Freak in a 1 versus 5. He's going to get a frag. But for how long? There's everybody converging on him, and that is it. The shutdown from Virtual 5 Esports, winning this match on maximum overtime. They did not get the match point at first, but when they did, they won it. What a play from the side of Virtual 5 Esports, putting themselves on board and defeating Reckoning Esports on the leaderboard as well, claiming the rank and throwing Reckoning onto 5th spot, while they'll be standing on 4th now out of week 2.
And what a match it was, ladies and gentlemen. Reckoning Esports, they had a good run in the first half of this game, 5-2 on round 8. And here we see the final scorecard. Virtual 5 are your victors on Coastline, 8-7. A beautiful play by them to get the match in their favor. It definitely was very, very close in many, many, many rounds. But that final round take, absolutely beautiful from them. We're going to be taking just a short break, of course, as we do have one more game coming out for all of our viewers at home. That is Vector Sports versus Reckoning Esports. That's right. Reckoning plays again, this time against Vector. This is going to be very interesting indeed. Stay tuned. Doc down the board. It's all down to Papmeister right now. He did find a kill earlier, but he's got to find 2 more. He sent his man with the diffuser. Papmeister, I don't think he has enough intel on where these attackers are sitting. There's one on the doorway. Could go for the peek right now. He's going to rotate in. He's going to see the Jackal on the table. Down him. He gives away his position, of course, but Zim now has to worry about not having the diffuser. Papmeister confirms the kill for himself. He's sitting by the couches area, and he will... Whoa! What a shot from the Jaeger to clutch things out for Team Selfmade. Or he's going to get refragged down to by the Womai from inside the piano, making it a 2 versus 3. He's collected with a double kill for himself. He's gotten all the kills in this round for his team. And Nerubada is going to take down the planter, and the IQ goes down as well. It's a 2 versus 1 suddenly. All down to the repelling Nomad Terminator. Full on HP, but no diffuser, and very little time in hand. Suddenly the 2v4 has become a 2v1 between Nerubada and Skalaki. And this does not look like Save Esports round. The Skylight drop is in, and Nerubada will find the kill onto Terminator, giving Team response as well. As a push in the blue is in from the side of Instinct, but no, Supreme's going to find one more. That's Asterix off the board. He'll be refragged onto by the IQ, who was coming in through the hallway. And that is Solarfin starting things off for the side of Instinct as well. Instinct Esports out. Nope, the Legion goes down from the IQ, the G8A1 pre-firing. Oh, he's going to find 2. Yakoba and Sunny are off the board, and suddenly it's a 3 versus 2. Ven and Paranormal have to do something about this because they're in a spot, and the IQ's already inside his sight. Arsenal of boxes. Ven's going to find one with the C4. That's Cologne Drive down, but the flashbangs are coming in. The G8A1, is it downing the pulse? Yes, it is, and it's all done to Ven. The Mozzie caught in a 1v2, but the diffuser's not the side of the attackers. He's going to find one. He's going to down one, that is, but the P10 only has so much ammo. The pistol's out. Will he find it? No, he won't! And Solar Flip.
That is something that we'll have to but they everybody's going to double down on him. That's definitely a gang up on him. Meanwhile, the Flash is going to keep the Pyromaniac. He can't come up with a super, and he can't drag. Oh boy, this could be something that he can't happen because Tom's on the Spider is the only one who left. The man has got to make this clutch happen. He's got a moving play. He's going to bring that out, but that's only a distraction. Already the Jaeger wins back all the way on the side of it. Atlet is going to get burned up. Clutch for Phoenix. Once again, an amazing throw comes out from the. But then again, do not forget the fact that there's another finale coming up. A Pyromaniac is going to shut down the carry rocket. This match going on. Pyromaniac is going to find another fight that's Adam on the board. Coming back to what I was saying from the look at the way the match is going on. Optica is going to find fighting. That's a nice feedback. In fact, Pyromaniac will have to make sure he gets that fight on Optica creeping up on behind him right now. He doesn't know that they're not looking at each other, but he's going to be the first one who finds him, and Pyromaniac gets that frag. I don't think Dormite knows that he's going to white tree, but he's already a dead Dormite that he's leaving here. Or he's making his way to the blue split. He's going to find Richland movement on. Yes, he will. The quad kill comes in from Pyromaniac on the side of the Peacemakers, and the man has definitely been fragged, man. But the Ragnar on some days is not getting it, but meanwhile in Barracks going to find a nice frag. It's going to get them a shutdown very early in the round. Patch will be watching the flank, and Barracks is going to claim the life of Hobby. That is with the C4. The Pulse comes alive, and Barracks does a real possibility his way up. He's not going to spot him, and Pulse and another kill. 3K for the Pulse so far. Every here, somebody creeping up on him. Yeah, he takes a lot of shots, and a headshot from him. Invalid comes up with the headshot on the catch and the quad kill. The last frag is waiting for him, and yes, it will. Invalid, the ace from Zeus Sabres is going to secure round 11 for them, and that does also give them a huge breather.
And the first end up, but Ivana goes from Walton and will be taken out. That is Pyromaniac on the board. That's a hard reach down for the side of the attack. Spider taking a bit of damage as well. There's a push into the bathroom. Heck, and more shots are being exchanged, but no, the sledge goes down as well. As does the Nomad! Lord Bane, what are you doing? He's throwing the tables upside down for TPM. And again, he's gonna connect onto the Zofia. And the last kill is confirmed as well. Did he ace right there? Was that Lord Bane's ace? Indeed. That is partial to trying to get distraction. We will get a kill on Jimmy on the better stage. The Nomad is over the as well. Will he find that? Yes, he will. That's a double kill for Rats right now. There's another defender center opposite. Just crash on 5. That's the side of 5 seconds. That's the middle. I think he's going to score right now. Will get this play on Rats. He's moving around quite a lot. Trying to put the fusion spell, and there we go. He will find the triple kill on the spot. There's just one more left. That's Poseidon directly on the love. This is custom. Number 5, yes, he's going to go down. That's Ghosty, but no, the kill is here from the man himself. Back to the 4 kills down. He's going to get ready for the win. He gets taken off after, but the back is right. Marco goes down with the statue right outside. That is Poseidon, but he's going to get that flag onto Mortis. It's a 1-4 now. The Doc versus the Thatcher. He's going to move the longer. Okay. He's going to move the counter to the front. He's actually outside. He might get this. Oh no, he won't. He's got to get out the flag. Look at that. 200 kill. The kills coming in from those two sides. That could work, but just not enough time to work to react to the flag.
The moment of creation is a form of magic, where an off becomes an on, a 0 becomes a 1, then another, and another, until, deep in the complexity, you discover order, speed, reliability, power. Experience the WD Black NVMe SSD. Fueled darkness. Level up to NVMe SSD performance.
Numerous forces aimed at the Earth. And injustice. Let the glorious battle begin. Geared up for victory. LG Ultra Gear Gaming Monitor.
Successful in zones coming in. They spotted Danger Babu playing on the eastern stairs area. The Ash is coming for the peak, but no, he's going to make some shots. Danger Babu with the shotgun, he takes it out, but no, he's not going to inflict any damage whatsoever. As Aussie gets another one, that is Skalaki. He's left Danger Babu down. He will get the Jaeger. That is never put off the board, and the Ash is coming alive with super new response by his enemy meanwhile. Danger Babu goes down finally, and Aussie finds another one. That's a quad kill for the man, and he is going absolutely crazy inside the side. Zin is down.
Flickshot is here to get one. That is Saqib off the board. No more C4s in play, but here's the gun of Flickshot coming in. The commander gains one right, but Kingslayer gets a double kill. He's going to deny the planter. Yes, he will. That's a quad kill for Flickshot. Does he get the ace is the real question right now. Kingslayer, the highest fragger of the entire division, is up against a clutch that Flickshot has to make happen. The ace, in fact, for the man. The Mozzie has to be very careful about who he intends to peek this. Only 5 seconds left. Will Kingslayer pull this off? He's not got enough to plan, and Flickshot gets the ace. Back full freeze. Blackjack, do you mind taking this one for just a second?
Absolutely, also going to go for a big runner right. He's going to knife one. Will he fight two? Yes, he will. Will he fight three? Yes, he will. What a play from the Bandit to shut down Team Super on the kitchen house.
But that is not enough to throw off Invalid the gut here. Viper meanwhile finds another frag that's on the street ninja all the way on the side again. Viper will find one more. Viper has really been going crazy. So what we find, oh, excuse me, not in the favor of you Sabres. We're still seeing the feed coming from the Jaeger, and he's gonna take the ball. Viper with the triple kill. What play from the Zofia? She gets the fourth, that's a quad. Viper, are you kidding me? What is going on with this man? Doesn't know what Zofia is playing, and he's gonna win. Just not being able to pick up a fight here. Oh, more than that, he's gonna be picking up a kill here. A straight up headshot comes in on the Ruxon. That's already your Hibana off the board. A very important frag, and more than that's the only hard feature of him. A frag from Lord Bade. A shot from the Jaeger is gonna claim another life. No skill goes down. The good headshot indeed from the man connecting it to it, but this has already made his way on the side. Think he's above? No. He gets taken away by the Jaeger once again, and that's Log being with the triple kill. Does he find two more is a real question, but Mello is already going down with the plan. Oh, that is Nexus. Not any time soon. Plan has gone down. Logbane is here with another frag. That's a quad kill for the man. Does he get the ace? Oh yes, he does get it. And look at this play from the side of Newcomer. They get themselves the ace on the top. from the SAS operators. The SMG 11 comes into play from no skill. It's all on Beaver, who is all the way onto the white pipelines. He cannot notice where the plan is going down because of the he's blocking him, and what a denial coming in from Beaver. He's gonna get the plant with that snow skill off the board. Go for the replant here, and does he get spotted out? Is the real question. What? Roxanne, how did you not notice Beaver? Roxanne, what are you doing, my man? Another frag comes out from Beaver just by denying the entire plan, and now Beaver has to find where the IQ is playing, but doesn't think you find him or not is the real question. Beaver with the 1-3 clutch. Back to sports and. Sparkle, it's a 3 versus 2, not a favor of human gaming. Meanwhile, the plan is going down. The Maestro comes up with a peak, but Mike will be the one to convert that into a frag. It's all on the beat. He tries to get the sledge, and he will do so. That's the planter of the board. But there are still 2 attackers that he's got to find, and both of them will be on full HP, and so will be the one ping comes out. In fact, he's going to find the Maverick sometime now. No, he's going to notice the Nomad in that process. Some pre-fires are coming in, and finally he converts onto Mojo. Beat on the triple kill. He might as well get the squad kill, and more importantly, the clutch that his team so badly needs for the equalizer. He's going to go for this white peak, or maybe he's just going to go a little closer, and he might looks away at the wrong time, and Beat comes up with an amazing clutch. The third kill. Sparko will be playing here, but EX7 will be the first one to pick up a frag. I'm not sure where he got from, but Shelter is going to go down. He's way to this hallway. I don't think he's gotten hurt out. Oh yes, he has. EX7 takes a few shots, but he's going to answer back with the MPX winning the G36C. So Mike goes down to EX7 as well, and that's a triple kill for the man. The Valkyrie though. The flashbangs are coming in, and the proximity mines are there we go. EX7 with a quad kill this round though. Amazing play from the Valkyrie. And that's at least enough to put a dent on the Never Diamonds. But will they be able to convert this into a victory or not is a good question. And he gets playing awfully close to the Necto window, but that is something that gets spotted out eventually. Swisha keeps to find his playing downstairs. As the Amaru, he just gets spotted out. The spray comes in, and he's going to find him. Cobra meanwhile finds close to though. It's all on Swisha and Aniket with not enough time left, 18 seconds, and the clock is ticking. No smokes for the side. Aniket and Shelter is going to find one, and that's it. The shutdown comes in from Sam as Never Diamonds, who smokes for the side. Aniket and Shelter is going to find one, and that's it. The shutdown comes in.
Fankel, however, he's got a good position on the subroof rappel, and Platoon Kid on the garage catwalk. He's got a good angle to hold as well. It's a good crossfire being established, but no, Leave is going to find Platoon Kid as well, and the Legion will go down to Fankel. He's now in a 1 versus 2. A Claimer from Lockdown will save the life of Levy, take the life of Levy, excuse me. As Kishimado, he's going to go for the counter defuse right here. He's trying to bait that out, obviously, but he will be caught out as well. As Fankel, the man with the clutch with a chip in from a 14.
The moment of creation is a form of magic, where an off becomes an on, a 0 becomes a 1, then another, and another, until, deep in the complexity, you discover order, speed, reliability, power, experience the WD Black NVMe SSD. Fueled by darkness. Level up to NVMe SSD performance.
Numerous forces aimed at the Earth.